good? What's good? What's good, everybody? It's your boy Slick 50, man. Y'all know I was going to do a post reaction on this, even though I usually don't. But I had to do one on this, man, because it was an incredible night of fighting. Everything I thought, well, I ain't going to say everything I thought was going to happen. But for the most part, it did. I'm not going to react to every fight, but the noticeable fights, I'm definitely, I gotta give you my thoughts on it, especially the big one. But, before I get into that, man, I definitely want to encourage everybody, like, comment, subscribe, do what it say right here at the bottom. You understand me? And salute to the comments I saw this morning. Everybody said they like my little dude. How did I do that? I actually did that on my phone. If y'all want a video on how to do it, I'll show y'all. But you got to have an Android phone to do it, Samsung to be specific. But we're going to move on from that and get into these fights. You understand me? The fights I like the most, shit, ain't one I didn't like. But I am going to do what I do best, man. I'm going to bring my boy up here. We're going to bring a pro boxer up here, man. I'm going to get my opinion. He'll give his opinion. We're going to get into this thing, man. You know what I'm talking about? Coming to the stage, man. The one and only, goddamn me. That boy 913, you know what I'm talking about? A.K.A. Nostradamus.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up, Brody? What it do?
Yeah,
hey,
man, I was thinking about that fight card, bro. That Morrell fight, that was the only fight that I didn't really get down with, but everything else was dope.
Yeah, man, I hear you, man. I figured we gonna start with the hors d'oeuvres first, man. You know what I'm talking about, to get into that main course. So, the first fight I want to touch on, how did you feel about the so-called Steven Nelson fight?
And it was a good fight, for what it was worth, for who he was matched with and who he is as a fighter, and the layoff that he had. He did what he was supposed to do with what he had in front of him. It was just him getting some work, him getting some rounds in. You know what I'm saying? Just that simple. And he did what he was supposed to do. So shout out to him.
Yeah, man.
And the another thing I like to add about Soko too, though, them boxing trunks, bro. That was some next level, bro.
Bro, you took the words out of my mouth. That was a creative shit, bro. But it was like, damn, bro, you had to come in the ring sagging, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
really?
I was like, damn, bro, you hear me? But my guy was flamed up, though, with the Tupac. I felt the inspiration where he got it from, you know what I'm saying? Trying to show love to a West Coast legend, you know what I mean? Which is dope, you know what I mean?
Look at that. Yeah.
Right, you hear me, but nah, man, he seemed like kind of, it looked like a bunch of this, I don't no disrespect, but situational sparring. But he's still strong. That's what I want to see. You know what I'm saying? He still got some pop. You know what I mean? It's just like I said, I just think it was a lot of ring rust where it just didn't look fluid as it should have been. But nonetheless, it was, and this was the prelim. That was crazy, and it was a great fight, man. It was a good fight. It was a real good fight. But how did you feel about the Andy Cruz fight?
Man, that was a shocker to me, for real though.
I don't
know. Yeah, I didn't think that. I thought that he was gonna blow dude out of there. 2 rounds. That was a shocker, bro. I
thought so too.
That one coming. He was actually one of the guys that I've been kind of keeping an eye on, and I really thought highly of him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So maybe he did something wrong for this camp. Maybe he was trying new tricks or whatever the case may be. Maybe he had trouble I don't know. Don't. But yeah, he just didn't look like the Andy Cruz that I was accustomed to seeing. I'd like to see what his next move is.
Me too, man. I think Moran did a great job of fighting tall, and I think it was more for Moran. It was more of, I'm not getting knocked out again like that, bro. Like, you're not finna sleep. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here for that. I know what you coming to do. You good at boxing, good at moving, but I'm finna try to take all that away from you. You know what I mean? And he put it all on the line. That's what really made it a great fight. Because Andy, I don't know, it was like Andy couldn't really do nothing with him at first. He didn't understand I almost felt like he didn't understand what was going on.
Yeah.
I think in his mind, it was like, Devin got rid of him, so I know I could do it. You know what I'm saying? But then when he really got in there, he's like, shit. This is not what I thought. Sometimes you go psychologically brainwash yourself.
And
before
another
fight.
thing I'd like to add to piggyback off of what you said, I completely agree with what you said, bro. But guess what? That shit didn't start that night. That started in that camp.
Yeah,
You feel me?
yeah,
Oh man, this Buster. Yeah, he a Buster, bro. I'm cool. I got him. So maybe
uh-huh,
he didn't hit the bags as hard as he's supposed to. Maybe he didn't run that extra mile that he was supposed to. You know what I mean? And maybe he slacked off. I don't know what exactly was it, but he didn't look like the same guy.
yeah. He did not. Granted, this was what his fourth fight or something like that. So
Hmm.
I'm not gonna take too much, on
Yeah.
him though. But and I know he got a lot of promise on him. You know what I mean? But I don't think we should be expecting too much out of a guy that's four. And,
Hmm.
at the moment he learning. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he just looked real good. Like I say, we grew up watching fighters like at that age for his record wise and be like, he might got the goods. You know what I'm saying? But we don't be like, he the shit. You know what I mean? Like it still
Yeah.
remained to seen. It still remains to be seen.
Remember,
So
even back in the day, we wouldn't even see a guy 4-0, or if we managed to see a guy 4-0, we wouldn't see him again until he was like 19-0. You know
for
what I mean?
real, if you saw him at 4-0, bro, we was in the gym.
Yeah.
we was at one of his shows. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean, something like that. But it wouldn't know. Yeah. So and it's just weird now. Oh, he might got the goods, and that automatically translates to he the shit. No, no. It's just he has the mechanics to be something. You know what I'm saying? And it depends who can develop that. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like a
Another time you used to see those guys, it's like, say for instance, right, you had a major pay-per-view or whatever,
mm-hmm,
and it was supposed to be a big battle or whatever, and then somebody fuck around and get slept in the third round, first round or something. And
mm-hmm,
then they'll do the little post fight shit, and then they'll be like, "Yeah, we got this guy coming on afterwards." You know
right.
what I mean? And he'll be a guy 4-0, and you know what I mean. You be like, "Oh, damn, he pretty nice," but you still wouldn't see him until he was like 19-0, 15-0, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You probably been
Mm-hmm,
forgot his name and shit. You know?
right. Right. Man, moving along from that one though, like I said, I think he's gonna do great, man. They just gotta match him up a little better and pay attention to what they're doing with him. You know what I mean? He definitely gonna. Oh man, he dropped out. He'll be back, but I think they just need to continue to match him up real well, develop his skills. Like I say, my guy 4-0, man. Salutes to Andy Cruz for doing his job. He got him out of there, so that's all that matters. At the end of the day, man, like I said, and I want to take this moment to uh, give a big shout out to Turkey Out Sheik, man. I'm gonna tell you, man. Hey, I was thoroughly impressed with the card. I really was. I I'm not gonna say I had high hopes for it. I ain't gonna lie. I thought I was expecting a bit of disappointment, a lot of flops. It was gonna be, what I mean. I ain't gonna lie. I did because like I'm a person who don't like to get my hopes up like that. Especially this is a new thing and on the American side. So salute to him for having a successful pay per view, bro. Real talk.
Mm-hmm.
Now you back, goddamn me. I'm trying to think which David Morrell, bro, and salute to David Morrell. They fought for I believe it was the light heavyweight title, WBA light heavyweight title, and he was fighting Kolasnik. Kolasnik was tough, bro, and all he
Yeah.
was doing was pitter pattering to me. You know what I'm saying? Pot shotting, and his face is I I think any boxer would want his tough ass skin. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Cause god damn, his face was like concrete. Cause he was catching some, but his face wasn't doing anything. It wasn't phasing him. Do you think David Morrell is going to fare here at 175?
I think it's too early to be even trying to put a title on him, because
Mm-hmm.
once you put a title on a guy like that, then there's nowhere you can go from that. You know what I mean? Like now he's got to fight all the tough guys, man. I think he needs a little bit more seasoning. I think he needs to work a little bit harder in the gym, get a couple more fights under his belt. You know what I'm saying? And work on his craft before they try to rush him into anything else, bro. Because it shows right now that he's just not ready yet. I'm not saying he's bad. I'm not saying he's not a solid fighter. I'm just saying he's not ready yet. He needs a little bit more testing. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? People want to graduate fighters that's supposed to be in fucking middle school or
right.
elementary, bro. Like You can't graduate them, man. They let them go through there, and then still let them finish high school, and
Facts.
then that's when they become a champion, and nobody will be able to beat them.
Facts.
They'll hold on to that a lot longer.
Yeah, man. I felt that way too, and it was kind of crazy because you had Benavidez that went up, and I think he landed an interim, right?
Hmm.
And then
Hmm.
this guy gets a whole belt.
Yeah,
Like, what do they see in David Morrell that you don't see in that Benavidez? But I think they're kind of one and the same at this point. Like,
yeah.
both of them thought their power was gonna translate up, and it's not. Granted,
But
they both still hit hard,
who
but
got stripped for the WBA? I thought Bivol and uh Better was for all the marbles.
yeah,
I
it
thought it
is.
was.
It is. I guess it's a regular, but they, now they don't be counting it like that. They only say that when it's necessary. So I want to say it's probably a regular or something. But
That's
that's what
one
it
thing I
says for.
hate
That's what
about
I'm looking
boxing.
at right now. It says for
Every
the. It
fight
said
had
it
a
was for
belt
that.
involved, bro. Every
Yeah,
fight had some kind of belt involved.
yeah. It's too many. It's
Yeah.
way too many, man. Yeah, because I'm reading right now. It says it was for the WBA light heavyweight title, but it doesn't
Wow.
say if it was the regular. It doesn't say. You get what I'm saying? So I just don't. I don't know what it was, but
Yeah,
it's just the
that
fact that
just
they want to put something on him. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And they did that to him when he was like 8-0 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I get he hit hard as hell. I get that he hits hard as hell. It just, to me, it just proves how much today they want to build the hype train
How many fights does
around
David
somebody too
Morrell
quick.
have?
I'll be honest with you, probably 12, somewhere around there, maybe 10.
Yeah,
Sheesh.
when you fighting your first 10 opponents, you're supposed to be able to hit hard as hell.
Yeah, exactly, bro. That's what I'm saying. I'm about to
You're
find one.
supposed to blow them first 10 out, get you some experience and get you, and then your next 10 you working on stuff.
Facts. Facts. No, I want to look at that mug now. You right. I want to know because I think he's like 10-0. Nope. Yep. I was right. He just became 11. 11-0.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was right. 10 fights. But
Yeah.
no, on everything. So like, it just kills me. They want a hype train. You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
they put all the marbles on him. And I'm gonna be honest with you, if Kalaska can give him problems, a lot of others are gonna give him problems.
Yep.
Because all he did was pot shot and try to
Yep.
land the right hand. That's all he did. And he was successful landing that right hand at times too. So I don't know, man. But
He's just not ready yet. He's not ready.
yeah, that wasn't one of the most favorable fights for me. I was just kind of like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? Because I think also because of the hype they built around him that he hit so hard, that was kind of what you wanted to see. But same way we felt about David Benavidez, remember? Is he
Yep.
gonna hit hard? And shit, nope.
But you said that wasn't one of your most favorable fights. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna raise you one, my good brother. That
uh,
was the worst fight on the card to me.
yeah, man.
I mean,
Yeah.
it was a little snoozy, like I said last night. You know what I mean? I had a couple of them in me, and I was like, "Oh shit, I'm about to nod off."
Right, right.
I had to put everything on mute and walk away and get
Get
my life
ref-
together. Yeah,
Her voice said he was over like, what's going on?
I
Woke up.
promise you that was
Woke
me,
up.
bro.
Where we at? Where we at? Where we at?
I wake up every once in a while, I'm like, "Man, this some bullshit." Y'all don't know.
Right.
Well, your boy was kind of fighting it
That's how I was when I fell asleep over here. I was like, man, this is bullshit. I was like,
with Shakur. That Shakur.
yeah, man, I was upset, bro. I was, fuck.
Yeah, man.
But
Yeah,
no, on everything. Salutes to them though, man. But yeah, David Morrell, I think he's gonna have a
yeah.
tough road ahead of him. Got a bit of insider news on. No, do I want to talk about that one? Yeah, I'll talk about that. Jerry Anderson and Martin Bakoli. Now this fight was I had picked Jerry because you know me, I want an American heavyweight, but I did pick that as my dark horse fight where I felt like Martin Bakoli could upset him because a lot of people don't know about Martin Bakoli. Martin Bakoli could pop. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
The disrespect that Martin Bakoli had for Jerry Anderson was astounding. Like I say, if you don't watch Martin Bakoli, then you wouldn't know. But the way he came in and just stood in front of him, like, what you finna do, little man? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not worried about you. I'm just gonna beat you up, you know? And I was like, damn, I think I made the wrong pick. You know what I'm saying? When he did that, I was like, this shit is over. It was over before the first swing for me. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, did you hear what he said at the press conference when they was the China Theater press conference when they lined it up? He looked
Mhm.
and said, "Nice chin."
Yeah. And He showed it.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. Had that boy falling all over the place, man. And for me, man, he's young, and I felt like he should have. I don't know if he listened. He did say he wasn't listening to his corner. Get Sugar. If y'all caught the live stream, y'all probably heard me yelling and cursing and during this fight. I was really, really upset because I watched fights without the sound on, so I couldn't hear what Sugar was saying, but I could imagine Sugar saying, "Keep doing what you're doing." You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Something had to be told to that boy, like, you need to box him. He's too strong. Use your jab, work off of it, stay on the outside. You know what I'm saying? Maybe later on he'll get tired. You know what I mean? Or whatever the case may be. But because I couldn't hear that, I was really, really upset. And also watching it, you could see that he wasn't doing it. He kept doing the same thing over and over, like he wanted to prove this point that
But
I'm tough.
you know what, brother? This is what happens when you have some guys, not all of them, but some guys, and I could go through a list of a whole bunch of fighters when they have so much success as an amateur, right? That they don't take certain things to the pros that just don't work as a professional fighter. And attention, all young amateur fighters who's out there right now, and you have aspirations of going pro or whatever, learn how to turn over your punches. If these coaches is telling you to pop, nah, fuck that. Learn how to turn over your punches.
Mm-hmm.
Because what happens is muscle memory is a bitch. He hasn't developed punching power yet.
Right.
And for me though, with this fight, my whole take was I seen him get who I never really thought highly of. I seen him get hurt by Charles Martin.
Right.
So I didn't care too much for him.
Yeah.
Sorry, but I just didn't see him as a world beater like that.
No,
No.
no. He was never a world beater.
Maybe a
He
good
was a champ,
cruiserweight.
but not a
Maybe he could have been a good cruiserweight.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, not as a heavyweight champion of the world. So
Yeah.
our hopes and dreams and aspirations in this country of having a good heavyweight, that's down the drain.
Yeah, it's
Attention, all
slim to none.
Americans. Your future heavyweight champion is in the NFL right now. He's going through preseason right now as we speak.
Right.
He's on somebody's football field doing stretches right now. That's where your
Right.
heavyweight champion is. Sorry.
That sucks. Especially for me, that sucks because until then, when the heavyweights thrive, it seems like everybody, it just works. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Till that come back, bro. It's always gonna be these ifs through these weight classes, and it's like, oh, I guess what I'm trying to say is it just always felt like to me that heavyweights were the foundation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then the rest of the classes build off of it, if that
Yep.
makes sense to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It adds stability to the sport, American side of it, the sport. You know what I mean? And for me, for Bacoli, the way he came in there just loading up, wow, just punching through him. Even when Jared had his gloves up, bro, he was going clean around him, like bang, like it was like he didn't understand what was going on.
Yeah.
If I'm within 3 feet of you, not 3 feet, but at least 12 inches of you, bro, and you muffin up like this, bro, you know how long my arms is? I'm going clean around it, and you can't see it coming because you like this. You know what I mean? Like,
And that's exactly what happened. He had a sequence where he had his hands up, right?
mm-hmm.
And he had his right glove pinned to the cheek. He was holding the phone.
Mm-hmm.
And he seen a punch coming, and he turned to try to, block it or whatever. Coley just said, fuck it, I just throw an uppercut. And he knew how to turn over his punches, man. And the boy had no hope in hell. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to stand right there, and he should have used his legs. He should have more Shakur.
He should have boxed.
Yeah. And then think about it like this, though. We've heard stories of him sparring Shakur.
Yeah.
Bro, you're a heavyweight and you sparring Shakur. Like, man, that dude cold.
Dude know how to box, bro. He knows how. I've seen him box. He could box. But the thing is, it's an arrogance thing.
Like an amateur.
Like if you listen to him after the fight, you heard it. But it still would have been. He'd have been moving around that big man, making him follow. You know, it would have served a purpose. He may not know how to box perfectly, but anything would have been better than what he was doing. You see what I'm saying? Because him trying to fight Bacoli didn't make any sense in the world, especially after you got knocked down. Get up, box the cat. Do your best, take him deep waters. He's a big guy. He was going to follow you around regardless. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You should have took advantage of that. And that's all I'm saying.
But you know what, bro? The art of pot shotting guys like Roy Jones, Bernard Hopkins, they would stay all the way out of range.
Right.
Bop, throw one shot, get back out of range.
Right.
Bop, throw one or two shots, get back out of range. Touch, 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 get back out of range. You know what I mean? These guys don't have that art now. They're not really professionals. They're amateur fighters. Right now, we have a
Oh.
whole slew of amateur fighters that's got enough stamina to go 12 rounds. That's all we have. They're
Right.
not learning professional. They're not learning the pro game. They
Right.
just,
Exactly.
that's our problem in this country. We have amateurs who's fighting professional, who
That's
can go
fighting
12.
professional.
Yep. That's our
Now,
problem.
I agree with you. And insider news on that, my guy suffered, I believe it was a broken jaw. And result of that and a lacerated tongue. Let me get my stuff correct. And that sucks ass. You know what I'm saying? For him to have to even go through that. You know what I'm saying?
Man, bless his heart though, man, for getting in the ring. I'm not gonna shit on him all the way, bro.
No,
Bless
I
his
ain't
heart
shitting on him.
for getting in the
Yeah.
ring and still giving it a good old try. You just got to try something different, man. Stick with your coach and do what your coach say.
Yeah, he
If anything, Sugar will teach him how to turn over those punches like a professional supposed to.
yeah. No, it sucks that but I commend anybody to get in that ring, bro. This ain't shitting. Like I said, this ain't shitting on him. I just think this was something that was too early for him. I do have one more question, bro. He was asking for. Well, I have actually two things. What is it? Let me touch this. He was at one point in time wanted Deontay Wilder. Do you think at this point he could take a Deontay Wilder?
Who?
Jared Anderson.
It's iffy. Do you really want to put him back in there with a puncher?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Do you really want to put him back in there with a
Well,
puncher?
I'm just saying, given what you saw.
Right now, no. I
Okay.
would not put him back in there with a puncher.
I
I
agree.
would have to build this. That was a devastating defeat, bro. Listen, this is the thing that people have to realize. Fighters are very, very fragile people. Very, very fragile people. And
Mm-hmm.
so after a loss of that magnitude, you have to build a fighter from the ground up. You have to take baby steps. Thank God he's not a champion or didn't have a rematch clause. So now he can chip back away at doing what the fuck he got to do as a pro.
Right.
This is just a learning lesson. But I would not put him back in there with no puncher, none of that. You need to go try to get him fights that's gonna get his confidence back.
If
Because he got a broken jaw and a lacerated tongue.
do you think now for me, I think a fight like that should have took place in private. And I'm gonna tell you why. It's one of the things, bless his heart, man, but some guys have these attitudes where they just don't give a shit. Attitude. And they'll hold on to it even after a fight where like it was when he was like, I don't give a fuck about nothing. I won't go home. I want to see my daughter. It's a loss, but I'll be back. Woo, woo. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Bruh, you got to learn from that loss. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you saw Bob met him in the back, was like, you know what? I'm going to bring you back. Don't worry about it. And you're going to be better than ever. This is going to be like, this is forgotten. He was like, I don't care about nothing. I don't care about nothing. Like that type of, attitude. I watched Customato come out of his own mouth. He said Mike Tyson was like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he said sometimes you got to break a horse before you train him. So
Yeah.
he started putting Mike in the ring with people that was bigger than him, that he knew he couldn't be. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
To show him that you think you know it all, but you don't. You understand what I'm saying? And I think it's kind of a small case of that with that. Let me bring this guy on up here. That boy, Terence Crawford, #1 fan. I thought I was. That boy Punch Drunk, man. What's going on, Punch?
Punch Drunk, aka Prophet Punch.
What it do? What it
AKA
do?
Punch the Prophet.
What up, GMT? Inglewood in the motherfucking building. What up, man?
Whoa. All family, no friends.
What's going on?
Anyway, that's you fucking around, got me
Chilling,
hyped.
fellas, chilling.
Right,
How y'all doing? I calmed down now. I can jump on stream.
I got you, man. So we
Hey,
gonna
bro,
move.
sorry about that being late too, man. I hopped on his stream the moment I guess he clicked off.
Swear.
And I was the first one in the chat too. And then I had to dip off and do some other stuff. And then yeah, I'll come back.
Yeah, I got a new computer, yo. That was really me just testing it out to see how it sounded and shit, and trying to figure everything out.
I got you. That's what it do, man. But we gonna move on to this next fight, bro. This next one, man, I ain't gonna lie, kind of stole the show for me. It was Isaac Cruz, Jose Venezuela, aka Rayo, bro.
Called that one.
That shit
Yeah, you
right
did.
there.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you
I'll give
called
you
it,
that.
bro.
That's why I
And
call you Prophet Punch, man. Punch the prophet.
he,
I do that often now. Just watch.
Venezuela, goddamn me, showed me that he could be a 154, 140 and be a contender.
Oh yeah.
I've never seen nobody make Isaac Cruz change his game plan up
Yeah.
at all. I've never seen somebody so small try to fight tall neither. You know what I'm saying?
He was going out box his ass.
You know, I never ever seen that. You know what I mean? And for the only thing we was right on that he did keep the pressure on. He did. I give Isak. He kept the intensity. He just kept switching up on it. But at the end of the day, Rayo, hey, I ain't gonna lie. He kept up with it. He kept being on his toes. He kept doing what he was supposed to do. Box the shit out this little dude. You know what I'm saying? Don't stand there and match with him. And he made him look right. He made him look basic, man. Even though I believe Isaac Cruz will be back, he's still a fan favorite. Favorite. Where do you see Venezuela going from here, though? Go ahead now.
Sky's the limit, man. And you know what, though?
Or Tank.
Hold on,
what?
Punch. Go ahead now.
You know what? Sky's the limit, and I feel like this. This goes to show you, if you can weather the storm, sometimes good shit happens. Because Esau was on him like a dirty shirt. He was on him like a $4 hooker. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, if you can weather the storm, good things can happen. What goes next for him, I feel like they'll fuck around and give him Tank.
Yeah.
Because everybody was talking about Tank. You had 3 fights in the running for Tank. You had Pitbull, and you had Loma, and then you had Shakur. Well, he just beat Pitbull.
Yeah.
And so that may be his ticket. He just probably punched the Tank ticket.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I think they're probably giving the Tank.
What you think, Punch?
Yeah, I'm gonna piggyback off now, man. I think by beating Pitbull, he just stole that fight from him.
Yeah.
I see him either in there with I see El Rayo either getting the Tank fight next or Teofimo Lopez.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I can see that too, though, bro. Teofimo, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that too. Damn, that's a good one, Punch.
Yeah, man.
I think it might be Tank and them got that up in the air. I know they all sit on Shakur or whatnot, you know what I mean? But I don't think they ever really was. It's just that's the bigger name of the bunch. You get what I'm saying? But let's not forget that he was slated. Rayo was in the runnings to fight Tank before that.
Yeah.
So it could possibly be when Tank come back, say I want him. You see what I'm saying? I want him. You know, do I think he would be lunch for Tank? Hell yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I will. You know, Tank got a whole let's just say it like this. He was dealing with a tool chest with Isak. He's gonna be a toolbox with Isak. He gonna have to deal with a tool chest coming with Tank.
A whole different animal.
Whole different animal, bro. So I can see that fight happening. Now, we have a bit of success in there. Hell yeah, because he showed me he could box. You know what I'm saying? And he gets on his toes. But that's a different level of pressure with Tank. But if he fight Tio, that'd be a damn good fight.
Yeah.
That'd be a damn good fight. And if I'm Rayo, and if that fight's on the table, I'm taking the Tio fight before Tank.
Rayo already got knocked out, though, by a hard-hitting southpaw.
Exactly.
Rayo is just a Tio with better feet.
You know. I think it would be a fan-friendly fight. It'll be pay-per-view worthy. Him coming off of this win right here. I think that should be dope. It'd be great for Heisman weekend, right? He always fight on Heisman weekend, right?
Yeah.
Teofimo. But moving along from that though, man. Did I miss a fight? I don't think
I'm mad I missed the Anderson one. I wanted to give my 2 cents on that.
You could go ahead. Feel free. How'd you feel about that fight?
You know,
Coley and Anderson?
I wasn't surprised. You know, I didn't really know much about Coley. but I knew he hit hard, but I didn't think that was gonna happen. I thought Big Baby was gonna be able to handle the power. He clearly couldn't. He looked kind of small, so my opinion is like I think he'll bounce back, but I think he should go down. I don't think he should stay up there with them big boys.
Yeah, they just got match. If he do, they got to match him better.
Cause dude broke his jaw, man, and it's
Yeah.
like, damn, man, like what's gonna happen if they put you in there with an even harder puncher, like you said, Wilder? That's crazy. If they no, he showed he really might not be able to take the power, but Coley is different. So maybe they put him in there with somebody like a Joseph Parker, maybe will stand more of a chance. I would like to see like that. You know what I mean?
But see, Joseph Parker, not cut you up, but Joseph Parker is a sound-minded cat. He's actually a cat that don't get ring. He don't get mad in the ring. He don't get frustrated. He understands it's a sport. So like, if you get in there with a young cat like Anderson, he'll frustrate the shit out of him. Like for instance, I'm gonna tell you, give the perfect example. What you saw him do against Deontay Wilder, right? Yeah. Trying to beat a little cat, mauling the big cat. Deontay couldn't understand why that was going on. See what I'm saying? He frustrated the shit out of him, bro. He couldn't understand why this little dude won't stay away from me. I'm bigger than him. You understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
And he's good at that. He's good at all those little things. Muffin, you putting this up in your mouth, and you know what I'm saying? Frustrating you. It's a sport. And to him, that's why people used to be like, damn, he has the most nonchalant reactions after a fight, whether he lose or win. Because to him, it's understandable. It's just a sport. You get what I'm saying? I don't have to be mad to whoop your ass. I don't have to be mad. This is just what I do to get paid type shit.
Yeah, I noticed that about him when he got knocked down twice against Big Bang Zhang and still rallied to whoop his ass.
Yeah, exactly. So for me, I think I think it's the size, no doubt, but really, I really think it's just his power. Him not turning over his punches, or any of that. And I think that's why they tried to get him with Sugar. It's just in the short amount of time, maybe Sugar couldn't get it where he wanted it to be or whatever. Because I stand on it. If you give him some pop or teach him to hit good, he may fare well in the heavyweight division. I mean, I just think this story, like I said, if you know who David Hay is, Holyfield, these cats was little, you know what I'm saying? They was all touted to be too small. You got your Usyks. He gotta find his niche. Now, if he don't have a niche, then you just don't belong. You know what I'm saying? But all those small fighters had their niche. David Hay stayed on his fucking toes all night. You get what I'm saying?
Believe. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying. You get what I'm saying though? Mm-hmm. So, Holyfield, great inside fighter. You get what I'm saying? Anchor box. Everybody had their thing. But they all had one thing. They had at least had some pop or some power. You get what I'm saying?
He was landing clean shots on him, bro, but it didn't look like it was hurting him.
Nah, but Coley used to fighting big dudes like him.
You know what though, fellas? Like what you was asking originally though, Slick. What's next for Jared needs to go down a level or two. He needs to fight a whole bunch of he needs to do a career redo. He needs to be fighting guys that would be his pro debut. He needs to go right back around and redo that whole shit over again. You're not a champion, so fuck it. I fight who the fuck I want to fight. You know what I'm saying? And redo everything and start taking soft touches so you can learn your craft. You know what I mean? That's what he needs. He does not need to hop into any of these top 15, top 10, top 20 guys right now. Because like I kept on telling you, bro, being a fighter is a fragile thing. His confidence is shot. Trust me. He's crying right now. He's sad.
Here's the thing when you say that too, though. But like the only thing, like I compared him, and I want to clean this up. Like I compare him, by height wise, not integrity wise, not his mental wise, not any of that. When I mention these other smaller heavyweights, right? For comparing a guy like Holyfield to him, for his mental wise, them guys' mental fortitude was way different. You see what I'm saying? Way different, right? And for Jared, I think he's just a tad bit still young-minded. No offense, but that's just what I think. You get what I'm saying? Where a guy like Jared would kind of mentally check out mid-fight and just don't give a shit. Like, I don't want to be here no more. You know what I'm saying? So other than that, I mean, I'm not taking away, like, he still has a shot. Like you say, I believe he needs to start over, go back to the drawing board, as they say. I believe what Bob said. He said, we're going to get you to some fights, get you back on the horse. If Bob do that, that'll be great, whatever. But I also believe that if some of them fights in the background that we don't see need to take place, to show them. You get what I'm saying? This is why we're here. We're here to show you. You say because some kids had that know-it-all mentality. Like you can't tell them nothing. You know what I'm saying? And that's the impression that I got from the response of the questions that he was asked after the fight. I don't care about nothing. I'm good. I just want to go with my daughter. I still got paid type shit. You see what I'm saying? Like that's not
That's not the attitude that you need. He's in it for you.
That's just that ego, man.
Yeah,
We
that's
try to put these guys in a position of greatness when they're not great. And part of being great is a mentality. You have to have the mindset of a great. You know what I mean? And guess what? These guys don't have a mindset of a great. You know what I mean? And I
yeah,
can't stress this enough. These dudes don't think like a champion, bro. Street shit. These you gotta have a mind hustler. You could give everybody the same amount of shit to hustle, and nobody half the dudes wouldn't even make no money. Half the dudes wouldn't even re-up again. Because
right,
it's a mindset. It's gotta be in you, not on you. And when I
right.
seen the boy cry with the Roy Jones interview,
Mm-hmm.
and say, I didn't never ask for none of this. I don't want this and all this other shit. I knew he was not gonna go far. Then you add on the fact that he got hurt by Charles Martin. Nigga, Charles Martin? Come on, bro. He was not
Mm-hmm.
the goods. He never was the goods. And he don't care. He's telling you right now, man, I'm in it for a motherfucking check. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. So don't
Got you.
expect nothing big out of him. Think about it. Man, I'm trying to get paid now. Hey man, I lost. I'm trying to get paid.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you, if they call in to fight Anthony Joshua, he'll take it just like a dumbass. Yeah, man, fuck all that. And he'll argue his people. Hey man, they trying to give me $5 million. Fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
He'll take it.
He would.
Yeah, man.
He doesn't have he's looking at boxing as a job, not a career.
Right.
It's just that's the kid's mind.
I think you went out. Nine. You there?
Saying,
Oh,
and
there
you
you go.
probably was like me and said, "Hey, look, bro, how the fuck is he gonna get past Bud when the nigga got hurt by guys who got like 12 knockouts? What the fuck? Bud gonna stop him? Shit's
Mm-hmm.
asinine." And guess what? He ended up doing it. See the telltale signs, bro, before these guys even step in the ring. They tell you little by little what they own.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, man, when a motherfucker tell you the truth, believe them. When they tell you who they are, believe them.
Right.
If I say, yeah, man, I ain't shit, man, I'm the type of nigga, man, your old lady around me, you walk out the room, I'ma shoot at her. Believe me. Not saying I ain't no grimy nigga like that. But
I
I'm
know we
just
get an
saying.
example.
But what I'm saying though, man, when a motherfucker tell you how fucked up they are, believe them. And I believe him.
I hear you. I hear you. Real talk. Real talk. I do. I agree with you. Like I said, man, I just hope he can turn around. But like you said, it just don't look like that. That's why I felt like at the comments after he gave, where I don't care. I got my daughter now, and says it's focused, and it's like I'm taking them at face value with that. You know what I mean?
He might have still been in shock from that ass whooping, though. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
Well, he said it afterwards too, more than once. He said it to Bob.
But we know,
Bob told him
bro,
to calm down.
he's not
Bob was telling him to calm down.
mentally stable, bro.
Yeah.
He's never been a mentally stable fighter.
Yeah.
You ask for mental fortitude when he ain't mentally stable. Motherfucker was on there. Didn't he have like a fucking dog or something, or a kitten or something?
Yeah,
They
he has
gave
a dog. Yeah, he has a dog. Yeah.
What the fuck, nigga? You a fighter, and you gotta have an emotional support dog. I'm not knocking it by no means, but that just shows you that this nigga could be broken.
Hey, nah, quit trolling, bro.
Right.
No, but that shows he can be broken.
Yeah. I see what you're
Bro,
saying.
Emotional support dog. How old is that dude?
No, that's a real thing, bro.
How old is he though?
He literally got an emotional support dog. And
yeah,
shit.
that's a real thing, bro.
A puppy or a kitten.
Your health insurance will pay for that, bro. Real talk.
That's crazy.
Yeah, bro. No lie.
These is the fun facts that I knew about him. And
I got 2 dogs, but they get aim for emotional support.
Hell no, my dog.
No,
ain't
they will take
niggas,
you.
Bro,
they will take you. They give him a special vest and everything, bro, where he can take that dog wherever you want to go.
On a plane and everything.
On a plane, everything. He has to have that dog.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's a real thing, bro. Real thing, man. But I don't want to harp on him too much, man, because I'm gonna pray for dude. Like I said, I hate that he got his jaw broke and all that, and lacerated tongue and all that, man. But I do hope he get his stuff together, though. But I do understand everything Nine is saying, because, like I say, man, boxing is mental, bro. If your mental ain't together, you can have all the skills in the world, and that heart ain't there. It ain't gonna pan out. It's just not gonna pan out, bro. All right, man. We gonna move on to the last to the main course. Now we got past all the appetizers and all of that stuff. All right, man. Terence Crawford versus Israil Madrimov. I will say this. I'm starting this one off. Bud did his thing, but Bud did what he could. Madrimov shocked the shit out of me, because if you go watch his other fights, he's very sloppy. I'm out here on record saying that boy is gonna be food. I am on here telling you how sloppy Madrimov is. His head, when he swings down low, he just drops his hands. Everything about him was like, what the hell am I watching? What are they talking about? Talking about he got great footwork and all this. His feints look like nerve. He just irky jerky. You know what I'm saying? But last night, I saw a well-poised Madrimov. I saw a guy that had super patience and was willing to take his time to accomplish greatness. This version of Madrimov we have not seen in any other fight. He did not fight like any other fight that I've seen. For his punch stats, you had Crawford landed 95 punches out of 433 punches. That tells you a whole lot right there. And this will tell you right here how patient Madrimov was. He landed 84 punches of 275. That's a big difference. Those numbers resemble the numbers of Canelo and Bivol. You see what I'm saying? Bivol had to have true patience, and he showed it. He did it for 12 rounds, and he beat Canelo. But he boxed. Madrimov at times was trying to take Bud head off. That's where he had his little success with his counters. I think he maybe had 3 or 4 good flurries in there. Only because of that, he was able to bait him in. But for Crawford, I would say this, and then I'm going to hand it over to Punch. I am saying this fair and square. Bud has to understand he still has pop, but it's not the same pop at 147. Now is his time to shift over to the other side of Bud being the boxer. Because at least he knows he has enough pop to keep these guys honest, but he has to go to boxing. He's not going to be as successful as baiting people in. And even if he do bait them in, I don't think it's going to be enough power to just have that one knockout punch. You know what I'm saying? So, having said that, this Bud showed his age last night, because to swing that many times, he slowed down a lot. At times, he was very stagnant, because it was like, you kind of see in his face, like, this guy is just not biting. And that just tells me that he's used to that one style of fight, because he was used to people falling for the tricks. Where he fought Madrimov, he was tough, he could eat punches, and it's just something that he wasn't used to, bro. And he just didn't look as the Bud of late, right? Now, the weight, I don't think the weight has no bearings on that. I just think it was more of age, and the age showed because the level of output that Crawford had to give. 433 punches, and you only landed 95. It's like, it's going to do something to you. You see what I'm saying? But this guy lands one punch, it swells your eye up, and then he landed that right hand about 3 times. You see what I'm saying? So he knew then that this guy could punch, this guy can get me the hell out of here. But he got to learn to resort to boxing. If I had to take this Bud right here and put him in with Canelo with that same attitude that he had last night, I believe Canelo wins. If you take Bud that could box and is going to solely depend on his boxing skill, he possibly can shoot a pitch out like Bivol, had the patience, and win. But if you take like y'all say, if you're going off the last fight, I think Canelo will beat him. I don't think Canelo sleeps him. I think Canelo beats him though. That's my take on it, man. What's your take on it, Punch?
I think Crawford had the superior footwork, the superior jab, landed the far better punches. Out of them 80 punches, out of them 90 punches, they were way better than and harder and cleaner than Madrimov's. He landed maybe six good clean shots. He got hurt multiple times in that fight. He put on a good performance. He was strong, but he had a good game plan. Every time Crawford hurt him, he grabbed quick as hell. Good game plan. I like that. He never let Crawford really get off on none of them combos, and it was hard to bait in. I think they both had problems figuring each other out, which made the fight even better to me. I think Crawford showed that he has a great chin. He can take the punches of them kids up there at 154, and he's gonna put on a better performance on his next fight. But Madrimov showed me that he's a true competitor. He's a real contender. He's for real. You know what I mean? I don't care about his record. I think Madrimov would have gave anybody those problems, and I think he's gonna look better in his next fight. And I truly believe, because I look at this from an unbiased post. I might come off with the biggest Terence Crawford fan in the world, but I know Madrimov did his thing a little bit, but he didn't do enough that even people even say he won, or like dude in the chat is saying he got Madrimov got robbed. No, it was just the first time we didn't see Crawford look spectacular as he always. I didn't see no age. I didn't see no ring rust. He just didn't look as super dominant and spectacular as he always did, because Madrimov came in with a pretty awkward style and a good game plan, and it made it a tough fight. I wanted to see a tough fight. I don't want to always see Bud just steamroll everybody. I want to see Bud back against the wall, and Madrimov put Terence Crawford back against the wall. I'm not taking that away. I mean, I'm not taking that away from him at all. But he didn't do enough to win the fight. Put on a good show. He needed more fights. If this would have been a Madrimov with 20 or so fights under his belt, he may have pulled this fight out. But as far as I think that this fight got me thinking that Canelo Alvarez will sleep me. No, Canelo's too flat-footed. I think we'll get an Errol Spence type of performance against Canelo Alvarez. That's not the fanboy in me. It's just how I see that fight going. He's way too flat-footed, to even be able to, what I mean, do any real damage to Crawford. But I do shout out Israil Madrimov. He did his thing. You know what I mean? And I'm looking forward to see what's next from both of them.
That's what it do. Nah, what's your take on it, bro?
I'm gonna memory lane real quick, if that's okay, fellas.
Yeah, go ahead.
I remember a fighter by the name of Lennox Lewis had a damn great career. He fought everybody, but he had one guy that he never fought, and that guy's name was Mike Tyson. And finally, after so many years, he gets to fight with Mike Tyson, and he washes Mike Tyson. Ends up knocking him out. Everybody said, all right, all hail King Lennox Lewis.
Mm-hmm.
Then you looked up, you was like, damn, Lennox, he fights pretty regular, but damn, we ain't seen Lennox in like a year and a half. Damn. And so finally, Lennox, he goes against a young fighter by the name of Vitaly Klitschko. And Vitaly Klitschko is whooping Lennox's ass from pillar to post. And Lennox throws a magical right hand and cuts him. And the rest is history. They ended up stopping him. But he kind of got through that fight by the hair of his chinny chin chin. And I say that to say this. Bud, bro, you just celebrated your best victory ever. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You are older now. That's one hurdle. You moved up in weight. That's another hurdle. And how many hurdles does this man have to jump? You know what I mean? Bro, he's older, moved up in weight. His power is not going to be the same. Them punches is going to come a lot harder and do a lot more damage. Bro, I think the sun is getting low. He's only got a few fights left. And so now he's at the point now where he really needs to pick the fights that he fights. The Super Bud Crawford, who's always been the boogeyman and chasing everybody, he needs to pick fights now so he can exit out of there. He's going to have to know when the fuck is the exit strategy and when it's time to leave. Because just like Andre Ward, he left on the note of his best win with Kovalev. Leave gracefully. Because, bro, I'm telling you, it's slim pickings from based on what I've seen. It's slim pickings at 54. And Canelo, that is a no way, no how he will not beat Canelo. Because Canelo has made a living. Everybody's saying, well, he'll outbox Canelo. No, he won't. Canelo has made a living off of knocking out smaller guys.
Said the same
It
thing
will
about
look just like it'll look just like Canelo versus Amir Khan while it lasts. You understand what I'm saying? It's just not that. And shout out to Terence and shout out to Brian. Those are my guys. I fuck with Brian. Brian, I consider him a friend, even though I ain't talked to the nigga in years. Mainly because the nigga just lost his number. But a couple of phones ago and shit. But I rock with Brian. Bomac. I rock with him. Fought on same cards as the man. You know what I'm saying? I am not a Terence Crawford hater. Now, I'm going to tell you one thing. This is my philosophy. It's one thing to pick a fighter to win. It's another thing to root for a fighter. I'm going to forever root for Bud Crawford, but I know what I know because I know it because I lived it. Drop the mic.
I got you. I hear you. I think I'm not going to compare Bud to no Amir Khan, though, but I will say he got a shot as long as he changes mental. He don't go in there trying to be like Amir Khan had, the big boy complex instead of a small frame. You know, like I said, if he go in there, I feel like if Bud could change it up and see what Bivol did and go and go in his bag and be that mental ass boxer, he got a shot. If he go in there and I don't give a fuck, you boxing his head off and you just like, oh, I think I got him. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. You ain't got him. Keep boxing him. Box him for
that nigga
12 rounds.
DMT, did that nigga say Amir Khan, Canelo? Man, you meant Sergey Kovalev, Andre Ward. That's what you meant for real, right? Nigga, come on, AO9, come on, bro.
Man, I'm telling you what it is, bro.
It's gonna be Andre Ward, Alexei Kovalev. Everybody said the same thing about
no,
Kovalev.
It won't, bro. It will be Amir Khan, Canelo.
And nigga, I don't know now. Your picking skills is kind of. You said Pitbull was gonna beat Shakur. You said he couldn't beat Outright, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Shit. But I'm just saying, my nigga.
Still believe that now?
I be picking him, bro. I be picking him.
You still think that Shakur can lose to Pitbull right now after saying what O'Reilly did to that nigga?
Ain't no telling. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you know my nigga.
But see, this my thing though with this boxing shit, bro. It ain't no pressure for me to pick a motherfucker. I'll just say a random name because I don't be giving a fuck. But when I give a full breakdown, guess what? My name is 9. Yeah, blood. 9s out of 10, blood. I'm right.
Yeah. Except for
Pitbull and O'Reilly.
You thought Pitbull was gonna pressure him and whoop that ass
like that. But Terence, though, man, I fought on shows, bro. My son has fought on shows.
I told you. That's the cool thing about you. You see stuff that we don't see as fans. Because you've been in there. You've been punched by these punches. So I know you see it.
Sometimes you got to just take a nigga word for it. Just saying.
I mean, I just heard all these same things about other greats who end up just silencing the doubters, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, but how many...
Crawford is a doubter silencer?
Bro, but how many mute buttons do he got?
Just saying,
Think about it, bro. He's not, bro. He used to.
I'm not saying it wasn't a tough fight, but it wasn't
punch.
That any of these guys could beat him, bro.
Punch. He used to fight on HBO, my nigga. Crawford used to fight on HBO. How long ago was that?
So did Canelo, right?
Yes, these niggas is old, but Canelo is bigger.
Exactly.
He's bigger. Listen.
And slower.
A great big man will always be the great small man.
I'm just saying, man. Like I see shades of Floyd Mayweather if they fight, bro. I think we get an Errol Spence type performance if they fight.
Two totally different styles, and we seen it last night. Because guess what? Crawford's style was based on offense. Mayweather's style was based on defense. Bro, it's boxing 101.
I understand that.
Mayweather had a defensive style. He got an offensive style. That's
But the
why
thing
his
that
eye
pisses me
came
off,
out
though,
back.
one tough fight, and they said the same thing about Floyd Maidana. He's getting old. He's gonna look, bro. What happened?
Bro,
I'm just saying, man.
it's
I
not
see
the
that type of
same thing.
greatness.
You can't compare Floyd to fucking Bud. Those are two different fighters.
Why can't
One,
I?
bro, because one is a defensive fighter, one is an
He's the
offensive
Floyd of our
fighter.
era.
One is going to try to knock you out. One is going to try to make you miss and make you pay and buy time. Floyd was not a fucking knockout artist, bro, like that. He was
Huh?
not a knockout
Later,
artist.
though, you
Once
mean
he hit
you mean Money Mayweather wasn't? Pretty Boy was knocking shit
bro,
out.
as when he went to 47 and moved up, just like Bud just moved up and started fighting bigger guys at 47, the nigga was
That's
not a
what I said.
knockout
After
artist.
that brittle hand,
Bud, you need to
and he
take a
moved up.
page from that
Yeah.
nigga.
I mean,
Just
we knew
saying.
we was gonna meet the guys that it was gonna be hard to knock out. I'm not saying the Bud's power is translated. You never heard me say that, but the skills were there.
I
They
understand the
were,
skills, but it's a different
and they
skill
were
set.
sharp, bro.
Listen, bro, you may be the best motherfucking point guard ever. But guess what? I may be the best quarterback ever. I'm the best at what I do, and you the best at what you do. But those are two totally different fighters because Crawford is offensive minded and Crawford is offensive minded and Mayweather is defense minded. It's a totally different thing. It's a totally different mindset. They're gonna have a totally different approach. You
So
know what I'm
okay,
saying?
so
I'm telling you, you can't
I
expect a Mayweather's performance, bro,
no, I said Errol
from
Spence type
Crawford.
performance. Like
Nah,
I
you're
said I
not
see
about to,
shades of Mayweather Canelo, but if they were to
bro.
fight, I
You're
think
not
he
gonna
would beat
get
the
that.
brakes off like he
It's two
did
totally different
Spence.
styles, bro.
Like
It,
Canelo's tailor made. Again, he's just going to come forward flat footed as hell, bro, and he's going to get countered. He's not going to move the way Madrimov moved.
oh
That's
my
all I'm
god, bro.
saying, dog.
So you saying Madrimov moves better than Canelo? He's got better head movement than Canelo.
Yes, I
He's got
believe
better
this.
punches. Madrimov with 10 fights is better than Canelo.
And listen,
Nigga, shoot yourself.
Canelo
Shoot yourself
Alvarez
in your
got the
pinky
flattest
toe
feet.
too, nigga.
Canelo
I don't want you to
Alvarez
hurt
got the
yourself.
flattest feet
I just
on the
want to see you
planet,
walk
bro.
around with a cast on, nigga. Shoot yourself in the pinky
Canelo
toe,
got
bro.
the flattest feet on the planet,
Bullshit.
bro. Yes,
Bullshit.
yes, he
Bullshit.
do.
Canelo is Magnumov is better than Canelo. You say that. That is your
I didn't
last
say he
word.
was better than Canelo. I said he had better head movement than Canelo. That's what I said. I didn't
No,
say he was
I'm
a
saying
better
is he better
fighter,
than
nigga.
Canelo?
Oh, that's why you
He's
snapping.
got
I didn't say he
better
was a
head
better fighter.
movement than
I said he got
Canelo.
better head movement than the Canelo. That's what I said. I didn't say he was a better fighter.
Oh wow.
No,
Oh
I ain't say
wow.
that.
Oh wow.
I said
You need to do.
Madrimov's head movement was extremely impressive, man. The way he was changing levels, man, I liked it, that shit, bro. I did. Canelo don't do shit like that,
Oh
bro.
my god, bro. Don't do this. Don't do this to yourself, bro. Don't do that.
When the last time
Don't
you
do
seen
that.
Canelo change levels like
Don't
that?
do that.
Just name it
Because
for me.
hey, I'm never this day the next time because we bros, nigga. Next time we watch a fight, nigga, I'm gonna bring up some of these talking points, nigga.
Write that shit down, memorize, and take a picture. When the last time you seen Canelo move like that? I ain't say all
It's
Canelo couldn't do
two
it
totally
recently.
different styles.
I
You know what
understand
I'm
that,
saying? It's
bro.
two totally different styles, bro.
So you think Canelo's gonna make
Crawford is an
Crawford miss like
offensive
Madrimov was
minded
making him
guy.
miss?
Matter of
So
fact, speaking on
you're
what
saying
Slick said,
that
Slick is starting to
Canelo's
say
gonna
he
make
need to
him
be more
gonna make him miss
defensive.
like that?
Wasn't that your message?
Yeah.
It's two totally different styles.
I think Crawford's style is better.
No, bro, he's got an offensive minded style, just like Amir Khan. That's why I use Amir Khan and Mayweather is
He
two
got way
totally
better
different.
defense than Amir
It's
Khan,
two
bro.
totally exactly.
Way better.
And he's got way better defense than Crawford. Nigga, you making
Crawford
my
got way better
point.
defense than Amir Khan and Canelo Alvarez, man. What are you talking about?
You saying Crawford got way better defense
Yeah,
than Amir Khan
bro, you
and
never seen nobody land on Crawford the way Madrimov was. Now all of a sudden Canelo got better defense than Crawford. What are you talking about?
oh
I'll
my
never agree with
god,
that.
bro.
I'll
And
never
guess
agree with
what?
that
Guess what?
bullshit. Never.
Crawford is old.
Nigga, Canelo's old.
Okay. He'll be able to get that shit off.
Come on, bro. That make it make sense for me, please.
Hey, man, if that fight's made, nigga, hey, bro,
I can't wait till this fight happen, bro. We gonna go
and
at
I'm
it,
good, bro. I
It's
need
gonna
you to
be
put
fun.
10 racks on it. I'm good for mine, Slick, and I'll let you hold it. I need 10 for that.
I'm not betting you 10.
On Bloods, nigga. I need
crazy.
10 for
I'll bet
that,
you
nigga.
500. Nigga, I would never bet 10 racks on nothing,
That's
on nobody, on no sport. I won't even bet 10 racks on the Steelers, nigga. That's my all-time favorite squad, nigga.
I need 10 for that, and I'm
crazy
good for it.
Oh, I have it, but I ain't spending it, nigga. Hell no.
10 for that, bro. Fuck it, nigga. I got property, nigga.
The most I will bet you on that fight is a band. The most I'll bet is a band. I think that's too much.
No, you're gonna be disappointed. You're gonna be sadly mistaken.
But I betted that nigga on her one time, but that shit ain't work out, bro.
Bro, listen.
Man, that nigga's throwing the hands.
Canelo has made a living off of fighting smaller fighters. This is what he does. Bro, if you knew a motherfucking chomo, right? Would you take your child and let him work at your child's nursery, bro? Would you take your child near this motherfucker? No.
Hell to the no.
Because that's what he does, nigga. Listen, Canelo beats up little dudes.
Let me interject.
And little dudes beat up Canelo.
No, they don't.
Slick fighters is his worst fucking nightmare, bro.
Nigga, he only lost twice.
Bro, how many slick fighters he fought?
Everybody. He
beat Laura.
Austin Trout.
He beat Laura.
Shane Mosley.
He beat Laura. He beat Laura. You think Canelo won that fight?
Come on, bro. He got denied.
Fuck no, he ain't win that fight. They robbed Laura, bro. Stop that.
To another thing. If he don't get,
who else? You named somebody before that. Austin Trout. Man, I think Austin Trout won that shit too, bro.
Listen, if it don't go the distance, they might just Canelo that thing.
I think Austin Trout. I think Austin Trout and Eris Larry Londo won them fights, bro.
No, Austin lost that shit.
Like,
man, come on, bro. You tripping?
Laura, I thought pulled out, but
I thought Laura definitely won.
Got his ass.
All right, I might be wrong I might be capping about Trout, but Laura definitely won that shit, bro.
Hey, they might just Canelo that shit. Go on and ink pin that shit in. That's that Canelo shit, bro. Ink pin that shit in.
And to keep it a buck, bro, I thought Canelo won. I thought GGG won that first fight.
Yeah, a lot of people did.
Straight up.
Yeah.
I think Canelo got a couple losses on his record that he snuck away from.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he's the product.
Yeah.
So who gonna win in a close fight between him and Bud?
Oh, see now I think they would give it to Canelo. If it was as close as it was yesterday, they would give that Canelo. They would.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna say cap, dog. I'm not gonna cap about that.
Okay, so now Bud doesn't have the close fight advantage. He doesn't have the power advantage.
We don't know that. We only see one fight at 54. What if he knocked the next nigga out? We don't know that yet. That was just one fight.
It depends on who they matching with.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, and they got to match him careful. They got to match him careful.
Because he's
an older age fighter, bro.
He hurt Madrimov a couple times yesterday. He didn't.
He's his power is the last to go. But that's what. Listen to what you're saying. You said he even hurt Madrimov a couple of times,
bro.
Did. And then the Mayweather comparisons, bro. You got defensive dude versus a motherfucker. Bro, it's like you're trying to compare like a quarterback to a motherfucking linebacker, bro. That is two totally different things. Two totally different games.
This is boxing, not football. The little guy wins sometimes, bro. You should know that better than anybody, bro.
Bro, little guy wins sometimes in football too. But I'm just saying, you're comparing two totally different. Like he could do with Mayweather. No, Mayweather is a totally different animal because he's a defensive-minded guy. Where Terence is a offensive-minded guy.
But I think he still has pretty solid.
So fucked up too. I don't even want to spend time on this like that because I rock with the camp. That's the fucked up thing about it. But I'm telling you what I know.
If you want, man, we could change the subject because I don't want you to offend none of them niggas. Because I'm going to go hard for Bud. Win, lose, or draw.
Yeah, shit, nigga. I'm going to go hard for Bud when he in it right. Ain't no win, lose, or draw.
Okay.
You're wrong, nigga.
I disagree with you niggas, man. I have the right to disagree, bro. I don't think
I understand.
Okay, I got being that okay, this is for now. Like you said, we watched Money Mayweather do his thing. I mean, Pretty Boy Floyd, he had to shift. He started fighting them cats, the catch weights and shit, them bigger cats, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you think Bud, if he shift this shit to boxing, you don't think he has a shot?
I just think it'll be a matter of time. I think it'd be a matter of time because I seen little holes in there. You know what I mean? In his game. Hey, he left a lot of shots on the table.
That's a good question, though.
Yeah, I agree with that. Now, I agree. He did leave a lot of shots on the table.
He did.
I think that was a result of because he felt the power of Madrimov.
Madrimov
No,
power was
no,
no
I'm
joke.
talking about a lot of shots that he could have got off on the table.
Mm,
When I say he left a lot of shots on the table, those are shots that he could have got away with clean. That was opportunities for him to rob the house like a bandit and get away without the police being called.
mm,
He had gloves on with them shots. Like he wouldn't have left no fingerprints or nothing. He could have just got out the house just
So
mm,
now, do you think
unscathed.
it was the gloves, bro? Remember, they did
No,
have to
no,
make
no,
brand
no,
new
no, no, no.
gloves.
What I'm saying is this though. It was certain instances where he had good opportunities and he did not pull the trigger.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, remember they made him switch gloves. You think that affected his
No,
performance?
no, that's
You
a
said that
sign of a
before it was.
but
Before the
that's
fight,
a
I said that
sign of an
matters. You
older
said that
fighter,
really
bro.
matters. So did I know that's a point I could have been running with, but I'm not. That's a lame
But I'm
ass
just saying
excuse.
though, that's the
But you know
sign
what
of
I'm
an
saying?
older
You said
fighter.
that really matters. So maybe that's why he ain't knock him out because he didn't have his regular gloves on. I'm just
No,
saying.
that's just the sign
no,
of an
that
older fighter.
yeah, the
When you
gloves ain't
can't
got nothing
pull
to
the
do with it.
trigger like that, that's the sign of an older fighter, bro. He just older, man.
I'm
We
not.
all get older.
Yeah. Nobody can defeat Father Dime. He is undefeated.
Yeah,
But I don't think he's there yet, man. I mean, this dude was just tough. Another big tough dude from Eastern Europe, man. There's a lot of
bro.
them.
But like I said, he had 3 hurdles that he climbed yesterday. He was inactive. He was out of the motherfucker for a year. He's dealing with old age, and he moved up in weight. That's 3 fucking hurdles.
Yeah, he's
It's
definitely
three
chasing
hurdles.
greatness. Like,
People
and
thought
why is
that
he
he was
chasing
gonna
all
come
that
back
greatness?
after a
Like,
year and walk him down and knock this motherfucker out in 5 rounds. I
I
told
don't.
y'all, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised what you
Hmm.
see. I kept on saying it. But hey, y'all can play this shit back too, chat. Now was the fly on the wall, man. I was like, hey, don't be surprised. I'm saying. That's what I was saying. Don't be surprised. Everybody just downplayed that shit. But now Nostradamus has landed the plane, and y'all see the results the morning after and shit. Don't be surprised. Just saying.
I feel like if he fights Canelo, where I stand with it, I feel like Canelo is supposed to beat him anyways.
Yeah.
So if he fights Canelo and that happens, I'm not shocked at all. If either way, even if we saw the most awesomest Terence ever last night and he beat Canelo, I still would be shocked that he beat Canelo. Just simply because you went up to that man's house and put him out. You get what I'm
Excuse me,
saying?
brother Slick. Could you please get up here, bro? I want you to explain yourself, bro. Come on, brother Pale. You look at the chat, bro.
So,
Pale got to explain himself on this one.
10 racks, get your popcorn. That fight was a draw. What?
Yeah, he got to
No,
explain himself, bro.
that fight
Come
wasn't
on,
a draw,
Pale. Come on
Chappelle.
down, man.
No, he
Our
pulled that
other
fight out.
brother.
Honestly, he pulled that fight out only because he started boxing towards him. But like I'm just hoping that that fight serves him and he understands that. That's where this is heading. You get what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
got to be boxing, and it's not because necessarily just of Madrimov strength. It's his age. I agree with 9. There was some shots where I was like, shit, he could have took that one, he could have got that one, but he didn't do it. Now I did. Now I also constituted to. I'm kind of reneging a little bit, but the pop when he got popped in the eye, taking that shot, he weathered that storm, but it's probably the hardest punch that he ever took so far in his career. You get what I'm saying? And I know what he said post conference. No, his power was in that. I got hit by he said his power is up there with what's the guy that everybody beat that was with 50 Cent and all that shit. What's that? Y'all know what I'm talking about too. Everybody beat him. Devin didn't knock him out. Gamboa. And he kind of rated it up there, but I think it was a lot harder than that because it only took one punch to swell his eye up. You get what I'm saying? And I think that did put a mental block. Like, okay, shit, I don't know if I can take another one of them motherfuckers like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he
Because
ain't catch another one like that.
because if he caught, think about it, if he would have caught that punch flush, Terence might have been waddling all over that motherfucker. You know what I mean? It was the fact it wasn't flush. So I think that as we call out here in St. Louis, give him that good enough. I think he gave him that good enough, and he took heed to it. You know what I mean? And which also constitute to why he wasn't pulling the trigger. But I'm not denying it could be age. It could be, do I need to be taking these risks? You know
Definitely
what I'm saying? It's
could be
such. So I think that he definitely needs to, like I say, reorganize his repertoire and be boxer first. You know, knock out. I know that's not always. It's always been his MO to box, but he's also been the aggressor too. He's very aggressive. You get what I'm saying? When he go at you, it's time to be, like I say, boxer defensive minded first, bro. You know, it's just not gonna be the total offense. Now he got to lay into that Mayweather. You know what I mean? Make you miss, make you pay type shit. But he just had that fight. I'm not gonna compare Madrimov to the rest of 154, because all boxers don't have that level of patience, bro. Not for strength. I'm not talking strength. I'm not talking. All of them gonna be hitting harder. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying the level of patience that man showed was the level of patience that Bivol showed against.
And he was super awkward.
So it was different. Yeah, he was super awkward. I saw some Yanni was in here and saying that was his style, and you got to say fuck everybody. That's how you move. Yeah, I'm not saying they weren't feints. His feet feints is trash. I don't care what you say about, on that, Yanni. But the awkwardness is awkwardness. I don't care how you put it. They could have been feints, all this. That shit, yeah. But it's awkward as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to change that, Yanni. I get what you're saying. But fuck all that. It wasn't that for me. It was the patience. If you go back and watch it again, look at the little tricks that Bud was doing, bruh. Trying to get him to react, and he wouldn't react. And that just tells you that's what Bud is used to. You see what I'm saying? Bud is used to you getting you to do what he wants you to do, and Madrimov didn't give him none of that. And that's the reason we got the fight that we got.
I enjoyed it, man.
No, it was this isn't to say it was garbage. The fight was far from garbage. It's just that, let me say this. This is why Terence didn't get the fight that he wanted. Let's say it like that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he wasn't gonna bait it. What they told Madrimov worked. Don't you fall for shit in there. Be poised, take your time, pick your shots. Like I said, if you go look at the punch stats, 84 punches out of 200 and something punches. He was taking his time with his shots. You get what I'm saying? He wanted his shots to be meaningful. Where you had Terence had 95 landed out of 490 something punches. Where that's constantly, I'm trying to get you to come in and you not doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
95 punches out of 400 and some throws is me taking what I can get at that point.
Hey, but I told y'all times, bro. But Bud, this is a pro about this fight. Bud needed them rounds, man.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
He needed them rounds, bro.
Yeah.
So that's not a bad thing. He needed them rounds.
He needed that, especially going to 154.
Yeah, he needed
and I'm happy. Like I said, it's always a silver lining with shit, bro. And a lot of people don't believe in that shit. I'm not a pessimist, man. I'm an optimist, right? I'm an optimistic motherfucker. Like, check this out. I'm glad he got in that motherfucker, and it was a tough motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? Because now you know what to expect going forward. Say it wasn't a tough motherfucker. Sometimes then you be setting yourself up. You see what I'm saying? Because now you're going to, these 154 motherfuckers ain't that bad. Okay. You see what I mean? So I'm glad it was a tough motherfucker. I'm glad he got them rounds in. 100%. Because you need that measuring stick. You want it to be tough and have that type of measuring stick. Because afterwards you get to make a true assessment of your career after that. Do I really want to pursue this shit? Do I really want to deal with these motherfuckers? How did I feel with the weight? You get what I mean? So I'm glad the fight happened the way it happened. I'm glad he got them rounds. I'm glad Madrimov proved to be tough. Shout out to Madrimov because by him learning that, he's smart as fuck. And shout out to Diaz to be able to change him in that small amount of time to get him to do what he wanted him to do. Most fighters would have resorted back to X, Y, and Z. You get what I'm saying? Yep. He stuck with the game plan. It was a couple of times where he went trying to shoot to the body and miss and had his head open. But them the shots where I was like, damn, bud, you had him right there. Why you didn't take that? You get what I'm saying? He had him dead to rights on a couple of them. And there was a couple times where Bud was going to the body and you could see he was folding up like a lawn chair. He didn't like it, but he never deviated from the game plan. So salutes to Madrimov for that, and Diaz. It's not often you see a trainer just can change a guy overnight, or even have a fighter with that type of discipline. Here lately over here on GMT Sports, aka the Judges Table podcast, man, we've been talking about discipline lately with Shakur and his grandfather and stuff like that. And it's because they don't have a full grasp on their fighters. You see what I'm saying?
With Anderson in the first fight.
Yeah. So
Sugar couldn't do it with Anderson. So,
right,
shout out
you know
to
what I mean? Shout out to Diaz. He has, and that speaks volumes. When you got complete control of your fighter, shit.
Yeah.
Damn it, I'm telling you, he'll be back. Oh, he'll be back.
He was well coached and he had a great game plan.
Yeah, he will be back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Madrimov had a great game plan, but Joel Diaz had him and his brother had a great game plan. They really believed in his fighter, and you could tell they fighter believes that they believe in him, or else he wouldn't have done nothing. He would have went back to what we saw. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing this. And how many times you've seen fighters do that? Come in looking clean, get popped, they go right back to what they know. You know what I mean? Instantly.
I like,
you see what I'm saying?
Wilder.
Right.
I'll be right back, fellas.
Yep.
Okay. So you know what I mean? That's the beauty of that. You know what I mean? So I gotta give them props. And I'm glad Madrimov wasn't an easy task. And I'm glad we didn't get the slaughter that we thought it was gonna be. Like you said, Bud needed them rounds. Bud needed a tough fight. And not only that, look how easy it's been damn near for Bud. Like, I ain't saying easy, but compared to this fight, they look easier. This fight gonna humble the shit out of him.
The nigga ain't had a tough fight in years.
That's what I'm saying.
He needed that.
It'll humble you. Hey, I gotta get back. Now I gotta work even harder. Deal with these giants. If I choose to stay here, especially gauging 154, how tough Madrimov was, how big he was. Because to be fair, Madrimov was about the size of a Canelo, right? Canelo's a small, but people don't understand. Canelo is small for 168. You see what I'm saying? He's doing exactly what we saying that Terence might not be able to do, but he's been living there longer. You get what I'm saying? And he carries it well. So that was a good test. Like, okay, if I get in there with Canelo, he's about around the same size, but I got to work harder. I got to do better. And I know he's going to look at and say, I got to do better than this. There's no way in hell I can jump in there with Canelo right now, and I couldn't do this. You understand what I'm saying?
He even started talking that Canelo tune different. I say, man, if you listen to these fighters, man, they'll tell you exactly what the next move is.
Right, facts.
He said, yeah, man, I watched the press conference. He said, yeah, man, Canelo got a fight right now, so let him concentrate on his fight. You know what I'm saying? And this, that, and the third and stuff. But if it's the financially rewarding enough, yeah, I'll take it. But you know what I'm saying? What's your next? Oh, man, this is the first time you're not hearing him call somebody out after a fight. He was like, hey, man, shit, I'm going to go back to the drawing board and see what's what.
Yeah.
He's not calling nobody out after this fight. Because he know, all right, now I gotta tread lightly. I gotta pick some opponents.
Yeah, and it's just
a showcase win, or either run into a title fight and wish him luck. Right now, Fundora licking at the chops for his ass, nigga.
Right. Cause I'm just putting this out there. Like, a lot of people understand. Like, Canelo came up from the 140s. You see what I'm saying? And when the fight at 150, what was that? What was the first Triple G for? When it 154?
He came from 140. First time I seen Canelo,
he was in the 140s, bro.
First time I seen him, yeah, he was at 54, bro. No lie.
Yeah,
first time I seen him.
He come from 140s. He's a little guy.
Because he did go pro at like 15 or some shit. Yeah.
Yeah. So he came up, but what I'm saying is, I think the first time where he fight Triple G the first time. I think it was 154, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if I recall right, everybody was happy about that fight because they were the two biggest weight bullies there was. It's because when they weighed in, I remember that. Shout out to HBO. I wish they bring it back. The night of weigh-in, both of them weighed like 171. So it was the first time that Canelo really fought somebody that weighed like him. And as you saw, those were competitive fights except the last one. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Hold on, man. Is that my brother Pill on the phone?
Yeah, that's
man.
bro.
I was a question to the stand. You know what I'm talking about? So
let me land this. But so, you know what I'm saying? for him to go up, and even though he had 168, right, and he ended up landing at 168, those guys that been living there was way bigger than him. So that's where I give him props, right? But he and this is the thing, when he would fight somebody that lived there, right? It wasn't your normal. Go look. It wasn't your normal Triple G fights. I mean, not Triple G fights. It wasn't your normal Canelo fights. The fights that were exciting was the guys that were smaller than him that he brought up. You understand what I'm saying? Little people.
I get you, saying.
And he gave the fans excitement off of those guys. It was not the guys that was just living there. Those guys that lived there, that's when you start seeing the killer with the muff. This shit. Take a step. This shit. Take a step. You understand what I'm saying? It was a little bit different. People talk about BJ. I forget his last name. Y'all know what I'm talking about. When he fought BJ was doing some good ass work to his ass. Canelo kept trying to land that fucking uppercut, and he finally got it off. But he was doing some good work. Why? Because he lived there. And if he was more patient, it might have been a different thing. You see, he got greedy. So I'm just saying, man, to say all of this is that Canelo even had to learn that, okay, if I start taking these guys at 168, I'm going to have a different approach. And this is the Canelo that you got today. Even though he's saying nobody can beat this Canelo, and that came out of his own mouth, nobody beats this Canelo. I beg to differ. That's why Bivol was able to get off on him, as he should have, going up that heavy, right? Same thing. Right. If somebody come up to him that walk the same path as him, right? It's very possible. It's just the difference. The difference is Canelo has been living there. Now, Canelo is seasoned there now. Canelo can weather those type of punches now. For Terence to go up to 168 at this moment, and I'm sticking with it, to go up at this moment, he's either going to win that fight off strictly points. It's not to engage. Do not.
Right, say, boxing, right?
When you're in a jet and you're supposed to drop a load off, and then they change them. Do not engage. Do not engage. Yeah. It's just going to be points. Pot shot. Because you're dealing with a guy that's used to them punches. You're dealing with a guy now that's seasoned there. You see what I'm saying? So, and then that was like, don't let size fool you, bro. He may look like he's same size as Madrimov, but like I said, Madrimov to me was that litmus test, and I know that's how they was looking at him. That boy was big. He's about big as Canelo, and if you had that type of show with Madrimov, you definitely gonna have, if maybe the same or if not worse, with Canelo, bro. And this is coming from a Terence Crawford fan. Real talk. What's up, Chappelle, man?
What's up with bruh?
Nothing. You had something to explain up here for 9-9. You still there?
Yeah, I'm here. I ain't going nowhere. Now,
yeah,
let me give a disclaimer, man. I rock with you, Pale, man, because you know Cali niggas stick together, bro.
Absolutely.
What up, Chappelle?
What's up,
so,
Bunch?
Bro,
hey,
I gotta ask you something, man. You know, before everybody try to jump on your helmet, man, I got your back. Way back,
I just didn't see it last night, bro. Like, you know, Madrimov, like, bro, he was doing his thing, bro. And Bud, he was just resetting, and Bud couldn't figure him out to me. It was just like, okay. So I'll pose y'all a question. 154 is different, right? For Bud. It showed it last night. So if him and Earl fight at 154, bro, you don't think Earl got a shot at Bud at 154? Bud is not the same Bud at 154. That's just my opinion. I feel like that fight was a draw last night, bro. That's my opinion.
That fight wasn't the same. That fight wasn't the same Bud you saw because that was Madrimov. He lives there. Earl don't live there.
But I'm just saying, Slick, what if it's a different fight? What if Earl could capitalize on Bud at 154?
How?
I'm just saying, bro, what if?
How? His fight style not gonna change? Just the weight.
I just feel like Earl got a chance at Bud at 154. That's just my opinion. I'm just my opinion.
And this is why I want the fight to happen. I swear to God, because his fans say it's gonna be different at 154. But at the end of the day, it's not gonna change his style. If anything, if he's not used to it, he's gonna make him more sluggish trying to throw that jab. He's just gonna keep coming over top. It's gonna be the same outcome, bro. He just has his styles to make fights. It's just some styles fit to somebody else's style like a puzzle piece. You know what I'm saying? It just fits so good that it ain't no way in the hell I could lose this fight. He everything he do just caters to everything I want to do. You know what I mean? It's just, and this is why we have matchmakers. They'll tell you, and we don't think you can't beat him. But hey, right now, bro, your style's too conducive to his, bro. We'll get to him later. You know what I'm saying? That's why you had some fights where you got a guy that got a style and he want to fight this guy that got all this speed. They be like, nah, yeah, we'll fight him, but they don't fight till like 4-5 years later because they want him to slow down a bit.
Right.
To make
it's
it
like
fair.
You say,
you know what I'm saying?
Styles make matches, right?
Right. So when you say Madrimov, the success that Madrimov had, he lives there. He don't know nowhere else. He's at 154. He ain't no 147. None of that shit. He 154, and he can absorb some punches, and he hit way harder than Terence, and he all of that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just like they said, what Madrimov was 10 fights in.
Yeah, he was 10 fights in, but shit, he
was
lived
damn
his
good.
life.
But you're right, and I think overall he had 40 fights. Like, you know, what
he had 300. He got like a hella amateurs.
Right,
fights.
Right. Yeah, but Magnum, bro, he looked good, bro. Never bud, bro. That's just my opinion.
No, I gave Madrimov his props.
Yeah,
he did, but as he should though.
Right.
See, I don't look at boxing through the lens of well, when I watch boxing, I take myself out of it. I don't look at it through the lens of a fan. I'm a fan of Bud, no doubt. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm a fan of
Madrimov was supposed. People right now would say Bud looked like shit. Guess what, y'all? Newsflash. No matter how you look at it, I don't think Bud looked like shit. But I'll tell you this: Bud was supposed to look like how he looked like. You know why? Because you went to his house.
Right.
You were supposed to look like that. You understand what I'm saying? Some people would say that if Madrimov would have beat Terence, that would have been an upset. Not to me. Not to me.
He came to his house, like you said.
If a burglar come in your house, right, while you were asleep, and you grabbed your gun and you shot him, guess what? That was supposed to happen. I'm gonna tell you what was not supposed to happen. If you was in your house and you heard a burglar, right? And you had a gun, and you had it, and you pointed at him, you ain't even shooting. You just let him keep robbing you. That's an upset. That would have me call you, Chappelle. What the fuck would you think? You had a whole gun. You gonna let this dude just keep taking shit?
Right.
You understand me?
Right.
That's a robbery. So therefore, the type of fight you got, how hard he was hitting, that was what was not supposed to happen. Was Terence coming to take that belt from him? He came in man's house and robbed him. Not robbed him like scorecard, but I'm saying.
Right.
So that's how I look at it. Anytime a smaller fighter go to fuck up and think they could bully bigger dudes and pull it off, man, that's some shit. That's some shit.
I just feel like Bud didn't put it off. I feel like that fight was a draw in my eyes. Y'all may see it different though, but that's just my opinion, bro. Like, I was just like, it was close. It was close, bro.
Yeah, it was close. I didn't say it wasn't. I just feel like Bud edged it out.
That fight was close, bro. Yeah, I was like, man.
Like Madrimov, it was thinking Madrimov could have did more. He didn't go to the body. He didn't go to the body on Bud. He should have though.
Yeah, he should have.
You know, but like I say, he held to the game plan he got. I think maybe he should have went to the body. He tried a couple of times, but he was dropping that hand. And that's when I thought Bud had his shot. But after that, he didn't do it no more. Right. I don't know if they told him don't do it no more. I don't know what. But there were some things that he could have did that could have pulled that fight out. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. It could have went both ways. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
like,
but don't make no never mind that Slick over on the judges table was saying that Bud dominated. No.
Nope.
No.
And that's what I'm saying.
And you know I'm a Bud fan. No. No, he did not dominate, bro.
He didn't. He did. That's all I was saying. He won the fight though, but it was close to me. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I agree. It was close. I agree. I agree. But I'll never sit here and say, Bud, beat the fuck up. Man, hell no. You delusional at that point. Like, ain't no fucking way. That is not it. And I'm pretty sure going into the fight, you saw it. He wanted to dominate the fight.
Yeah.
You saw his mannerisms. He was doing what he usually do. Do one biting on him. But once when he got punched though, and he got that mouse under the eye after one punch, he said, shit.
Right.
This motherfucker could crack. And the punches. Off of one punch. And that motherfucker didn't land it flush. So if he gave him that good enough, just think if you would have gave him all of it.
Yeah.
Bud probably would have been all over. I know I don't sound like a Bud fan right now, y'all, but I'm just telling the truth.
Yeah,
If he would
Slicker
have caught
Bud
that,
fan, real talk though. He
if
is. He that.
if he
Yeah.
would have caught that full fucking punch, man, Bud might have been bouncing off from turnbuckle to turnbuckle.
Bro, we both are, Pell. You know, we went back and
Cap.
forth over Bud. But hey, man, I gotta call it how I see it, bro. He just
And you
wasn't.
entitled to that 9. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just saying, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
he just wasn't that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. And I'm a
He
Earl, hey,
just
bro. Y'all know I'm a Spence fan, and
yeah.
I'm taking the Spence fandom out of it and all the shit though. I feel like the shit was close in my eyes, and I feel like it was a draw. But you know what I'm saying? I was like, damn. But Bud pulled it out. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't mad at it, but I'm just saying what I
It could have
seen. It
went
was like,
either way though, in your
True
eyes.
shit,
It could have
Jay
all
right,
Smith.
went
True shit.
way.
right. That's
You
all I'm
right,
saying, bro.
Yeah, I can dig it.
Yeah.
Jay
Nah,
Smith.
I
Right.
just
He
had
said
to
the last
get
time
you on
Bud
here,
eye
man,
was
and hear your
swollen was
temperature.
against Kell
I didn't
Brook.
know if you was like on some man fuck Bud type shit, or you know,
No,
hey.
come on, nah.
But now you
Come
right
on, bro.
here
You
though. I'm
know
like,
I ain't
oh
like
yeah,
that.
he ain't playing. He ain't playing.
Hey, and Kell Brook, it was always way bigger where he fought at.
Yeah.
Just be honest with you. That's why he said he had them chocolate brownies. He knew that shit. I'm fighting 147, but he knew where he belonged at. You see what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But shout out to Jay Smith. That's right. That was the last time Bud eye was swollen, and he took it from a real 150. Fought at 147, but he took it from a 154 pounder.
Yep.
Real talk.
Yeah.
I keep telling people, man, don't read too much into these fights, man. Like, you know, and shout out to you, Pell, because you took your Spence loss and you rock with Spence. You took it on the chin like a G. You know
For
what I'm
sure.
saying? Real talk.
Absolutely.
But don't get it fucked up, man. Every fight that a fighter got is not gonna look like the Spence fight. So Crawford fans, if don't get it fucked up. He's not gonna be putting on a dominating performance and dropping a motherfucker like 3 or 4 times every fight. It's not
Real
gonna
talk.
happen.
Real
He's
talk.
old. How old are you, Pill?
Shit, I'm 43. Be
Pill,
43 in
how old are you?
September.
Huh?
43.
You
Be
say what?
43 in September.
40
43. You know
exactly.
what I'm talking about?
Exactly. You in your 40s too. Bro, you can't, man, old school Pill would have knocked that nigga the fuck out, man. You know what I'm saying? Whooped his ass, fought him all the way up and down the street. This new Pill, man, I'ma still on you, bro. Hey, bro, if you don't get up, bro, I'm gonna put this pistol on you. I'm saying, you know, like when you older, bro, you ain't got time for that bullshit.
Absolute facts. That's real talk, though.
He's an older fighter. And my whole thing is this though, bro. If these fighters are old enough to have fought on HBO, they're on their way out. Period. Why do you think that Canelo is taking all these soft touches? He's on his way out. He know, nigga, I ain't fucking with no Benavidez. Fuck that. Oh, you
Mm,
ducking? But I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. You ain't got to get hit by this motherfucker. I'm just
right.
saying. And if you want it, either you're gonna want to see more of that from Bud and keep his O, or are you gonna just say, "Hey, man, bow out gracefully, man. Maybe it's time to retire, man." Your boy Dre, nigga in Oakland, he bowed out gracefully.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Yeah. Dre did that. Yeah. Facts.
He bowed out gracefully. Oh man, damn, you can fight again. Yeah, I know. I'm bowing out
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
gracefully. I don't even like the way this shit looking. You know what I'm saying? I got all these injuries, all kind of shit, bro. I'm cool.
Yeah.
I'm rich. Fuck it.
Ain't got nothing to
I'm
worry
just saying
about. All the shit.
that's not
Yeah.
that's not off the table for Terrence. You know what I'm saying? But people
Yeah.
spend so long, so many years, like, oh man, everybody buck ducking Terrence, everybody ducking Terrence. Now he's starting to get opportunities after that win, but it's a little bit too late. See, if he would have
Hmm.
got this win against Spence and made that same type of performance, and it was 5 years earlier, oh shit, yeah, bro, talk that shit.
Yeah.
But now it's too
Facts.
late, man. Motherfucker, 36 years old. He about to be 37.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ain't he did enough? Ain't he did enough for the bro? I'm just saying, hasn't he done enough? That's why
Yeah.
it be
But
fighters that end up stuttering and shit because they don't want to leave the sport, bro. Because motherfuckers just keep on forcing them into shit. You got to really
yeah.
have a strong mind, bro. You got to really be on some pimping.
Yeah. Yeah. He want to bow out with all his bearings, and you know what
Real
I'm
talk.
saying? You know. still have a good life. You know what I'm saying? So he can still live his life. Yeah, I see your point, nine. Facts.
Yeah. I'm just talking from a position of a fighter. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? If Ali would have left after Ali, Boombaye, Zaire with George Foreman, maybe he wouldn't have
That's when
been
Ali should
suffering
have
what
left
these
right
fighters
then and
did,
there.
bro.
Facts.
You know what
That's
I'm
when Ali
saying?
should have left. Yeah,
Yeah.
facts.
Yeah. I'm just
He ain't
saying.
had nothing else to prove after that. Ali didn't have nothing else to prove after that.
Right.
But see, people get so used to thinking about their favorite fighter as like Superman, thinking that damn, this shit's gonna always happen. They're always gonna be here. Bro, these niggas is old.
Right.
Boxing is a young man's game. These
And the
dudes
wear
is
and tear on
old.
the body. Facts. That wear and tear is a
Yeah.
mug, bro.
It's still
Real.
niggas out there talking about, I can't wait for Charlo to come back. Bro, if you don't sit your motherfucker, that nigga old.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, Pell, let me ask you a question.
What's
How
happening?
long has HBO been not doing boxing?
Hey, a couple years now, right?
Shit, it's been what?
For hella
When was the
long.
last telecast
About
slick?
3 years, 4 years, right?
Yeah.
Shit,
Something
even
like that.
longer than that.
About at the most about 5 years.
Probably
I
about
don't think
five
it's been.
years.
Yeah.
5 or 6? I
All right,
say,
now take that off a motherfucker's career. This nigga used to
Mm-hmm.
be an HBO fighter.
mm, yeah, bro. Yeah.
Canelo is
Yeah.
not fighting Benavidez. He used to be an HBO fighter. These dudes is old, man. Fuck you. I'm trying to run up this bank. Fuck you.
Facts.
Oh
I
man,
feel
Bud,
it
you
though.
should fight Boots. Man, I'm not about to. I probably could beat the little nigga, man. It's just like playing basketball with your nephew and shit. Yeah, you probably could beat the nigga, but god damn, this little nigga gonna tire me out. Young ass legs all over the place and shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I could probably beat him, but goddamn, that shit take a. Every time you get in the ring, fellas, it's a little bit of you left in that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, y'all see me slurring my words in this motherfucker? I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I was boxing since I was 8 years old.
That wear and
I
tear, man.
half-assed it and bullshitted. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that wear and tear is a mug on the body,
That wear and
bro.
tear is a
Facts.
motherfucker.
Real talk. You
Hey,
see how that
you
shit
know
did
what?
Ali?
You know what though? Well, man, you gonna have to get my number, pal. Get that nigga
It was
my
6
number.
years ago.
Yeah, Slick got it. Slick on
Do
my
you
number.
got my number?
No, Slick got it. Slick
All
on my
right, yeah,
number.
get it for him though, bro.
For sure.
That's why
Gotcha.
Yep.
niggas think about shit different, bro.
Yeah. Real talk.
Real shit.
HBO was 6 years ago. 6 years
6
ago.
years?
Yeah,
Damn, bro.
it was six
Oh,
years ago. It was
Yeah.
December 18th was their last fight.
Telecast.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. It's been that long? Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Well, you could really say
these
5, but it was in 2018, December 18, 2018. So yeah. So
thank
you
you.
could say 5 years for real though, but yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Bro, you could
Yeah.
do 5 years in the joint right now and come back and everything different.
And
Yeah, that's facts.
yeah. But I want to say this too. I want to put this out there, man. Everybody's talking about Bud cheating with the glove shit, and it's always something. It was not his gloves. He wanted to wear his gloves. They wouldn't let him wear his gloves. They had already in the contract that they were supposed to wear Grant gloves. When he put the Grant gloves on, he don't like Grant gloves. When he start training with him, start hitting the pads, they bust. So they
You
was the
talking them
same
green gloves he
gloves.
had on last night, Slick? Them
Yeah,
green things?
it was the
Okay.
same gloves that Israel wore. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so that's what happened. All right. So he said, I want the same model as dudes then. And they went and gave him the same model as dudes. So it wasn't even the brand that he normally wear. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't even his. So why people trying to make all this stuff up, you know what I'm saying? That ain't it. And I see you in the chat, Bud Rip Gloves, troll ass motherfucker.
Yeah, I see that
You know
too.
what
I
I'm
was like, what the
saying?
hell is that?
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you, bro. It said I'm reading it right now. He didn't want to wear the Grant gloves, but it was the Grant gloves that split, bro. So I'm telling you, you right. It was Grant gloves, but guess what? He didn't want to wear those.
He's got a contract with Everlast, bro.
I'm trying to tell you, Terence Crawford objected to the Grant gloves worn by Israil Madrimov, sources told ESPN. When the California Commission approved the gloves, Crawford elected to wear the same ones. They split at the seams a few minutes after Bud began working the pass, putting a delay in his warm-up. So they went and got him another pair of Grant gloves. He said, well, I want the ones that he wearing. And they gave him the same model of Grant gloves that he wore.
So Bud couldn't wear them
So
Everlast
stop
gloves
playing,
if he
bro.
wanted to?
Like, that's what I'm saying. People be making shit up. Huh?
So Bud couldn't wear them Everlast gloves if he wanted to because they had a contract.
No, it was in
it?
The California Commission already had
Okay.
decided with Madrimov, like, okay, you get to wear yours. He was a champ. He was gonna get to
got
pick
like-
that.
Yeah, okay.
About to say that.
He was a champ. He was gonna get to pick that shit unless he was gonna be nice and say you could wear yours. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
How often does that happen though?
I don't want you to be comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. How often does that happen though when a champion be like, okay, you can wear the gloves you want? How often does that happen?
It happens. It happens.
Okay.
But you know, especially it might play in your favor.
Yeah.
Depending what gloves you wear. You might have some pillow ass little bet. You know what I'm saying? Wear them. He can wear them. When I got some riot gloves on, I'm finna knock them puncher gloves. I'm finna fuck you up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like it's just you know, it is what it is. Facts cool. You say you got
too, though.
show me a link.
Show have an endorsement. So if you endorsed by Reebok, nigga, you come out with Nikes, nigga. That's gonna
problem.
fuck your shit up too. Yeah.
As a guy, he said, facts cool. Always the brand fault. What the fuck, LOL. No, it's him. The team manipulating the gloves, obviously. All right, bro. Why y'all think this is the funny thing right here? So gloves just start popping when Bud start wearing them?
No.
Hell no. It happened all the time.
Hell
you know how many times I've seen shit that was questionable with gloves, bro? Deontay Wilder first fight with Tyson Fury, bro. His gloves had fucked up, right? And usually you pick 2 pair of gloves. Now, the shit that y'all ain't saying, which is so stupid, where was the second pair of gloves at? You picked 2 pair of gloves. See, I would run with that. How come he gets to switch his second pair of gloves then? No, I don't want to wear I want to wear the model that he got. But you got to pick 2 pair of gloves. Am I lying, Nine?
Nope.
Because you put your shit on, if it don't feel right, nope, go get my second pair. And they're usually sealed and signed by the commission.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They're shipped to the commission from the company. They're shipping them to the commission.
Facts.
So the
you get what I'm saying?
Get them before you do, bro.
They get looked at and tested, right?
Yeah.
Right. No. Then here's another tidbit. While you're picking your gloves, you get to pick a right and left one. There's a series of gloves on the table, and they sitting there squeezing these motherfuckers. Put this one on. How I feel? Yep, I want that right glove. Put this one on. How I feel? Nope, I don't like that. I don't like that left glove. You understand what I'm saying? So like, stop playing, bro. Like, it's not. This is not the first time. But the question y'all not asking is, why was Bud able to say, I want the same model as he is at the last minute? No, where's your second pair that we fucking authenticated for you? You understand what I'm saying? Signed off on. I've seen it with Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder was going to fight Tyson Fury. Something happened to his gloves or some shit. These dudes went and got him a brand new pair of gloves. I said, I ain't never seen this shit. They didn't bring him nothing sealed up or nothing. It wasn't sealed or nothing. They pulled him straight out the plastic.
Like, you talked about that, remember?
Yeah, I did. I said, what kind of bullshit is this?
Yeah. I
I've
remember
never
talking
seen
about
that shit.
Right.
But these are the things y'all be trying to find, make shit out of nothing, bro. Y'all going the wrong direction with it.
But you know what it is, bro? I'm going to keep it a buck. It's the back and forth between the Spence and Crawford shit. They got motherfuckers that rock with Spence really hating Crawford, and motherfuckers that rock with Crawford really hating Spence. Not realizing these is just 2 motherfuckers trying to get paid, bro, and trying to fight. That's all it is. All that extra disdain after the fight, bro, you ain't got to have that shit, man.
Now, this is the funniest shit ever. Facts cool. Even Ward said they were ripped. He did. And Mike Coppinger, right? Since y'all believe Mike Cappinger. But this is what's crazy, though, right? A credible source, he says that he's a credible source. As well, you guys don't know anything. This is the funniest shit ever. This is how I know you don't follow Mike Coppinger. Because where the fuck you think I'm reading this shit from, you damn scrub? I'm reading from Mike Coppinger fucking Twitter, bro. What are you thinking? Mike Coppinger's word is Terence Crawford objected to the Grant gloves worn by Israil Madrimov. Sources told ESPN when the California Commission approved the gloves, Crawford elected to wear the same ones. They split at the seams a few minutes after Bud began working the pads, delaying his fucking warm-up. So you didn't even read Mike Coppinger's shit. Shut your dumb ass up, bro. Stop it, bro. Y'all be killing me. I don't mind trolls, but come with some facts, bro. Come with some facts, bro.
Yeah, that was a body right there. That was a body.
Damn, bro. Like, I have no problem, man. These motherfuckers,
that was a body.
they be killing me with this shit, bro.
Hey,
like,
that shit deserves a hearse.
Man, bro.
Message.
Bruh.
Hey, that shit that shit deserves a hearse and an old black lady singing Amazing Grace, bro. That's what that shit deserves right there.
Shit.
Hey, Slick, hit him with the glass Joe, bro.
Here it is. Hold on real quick. No, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna show him something. I'm gonna show this nigga
It's
something.
like, fuck that. Let's play dominoes now.
Okay, you wanna play with me? I told y'all I like this shit. Hold on.
My brother said, man, I got it right here.
Check that shit out. Now look at my background. I'm make myself big, y'all. Pardon me. What the fuck? Move, little dude. I got my little dude on this motherfucker.
Point towards the Slick. Let him know, bro.
What's this shit say right here, bro? Let's say Mike Coppinger, don't it? This is his tweet at the time of it happening. Right here. So you and Mike Coppinger belong in the same fucking boat. Stop playing, bro. Fuck out of here. Bye, nigga. Get your ass up out of here.
Hey, ho.
Fuck out of here, man. Ain't nobody playing with y'all today, bro. I just hate stand when people be lying on the sport to fit their narrative, bro. Yeah, he's had past ripped gloves. This is a fucking fact. There's things that could lead into that. There are things that happen in that back room that y'all don't know. Punching the wall, maybe. Things like that. That shit happens too. So stop playing, bro. He's not the first for this shit happening. Tyson Fury, y'all suck his dick all day. And he pulls padding out of most of his shit.
Big
gloves. Because them fucking gloves that I saw was flat. Now, the other gloves they was talking about during the fight, goddamn me, them wasn't flat. That I was on Tyson Fury's side about that, but the ones where he was sparring, oh, those some flat fucking gloves. But y'all sucked the dick all over that motherfucker. Still got his nut running down your motherfucking cheek as we speak. Puss ass nigga. Stop it, bro. Like I said, I read, nigga, and I hope you ain't black, because I'm gonna quote what my grandma used to tell me. You know we allowed to read now, nigga.
Perfect.
Idiot. Fuck out of here. Can't stand that shit. If you gonna troll me, you best be fucking ready. You best be. Yeah, facts, now man. You want to side with me. Yeah, his cheating, manipulating. Every boxer do it. Go back and look at Mike Tyson documentary called Tyson. What Tyson say he used to do to his gloves? He would punch the wall till he could feel his knuckles. He would punch his hands till he could feel his fucking knuckles. Let me tell you something. Boxing gloves are cheating soon as you put them on. Have you heard of Reyes glove? We got 9 on here though, right? 9.
9. Explain.
Why do people like punchers like Reyes gloves?
Because it's got horsehair in it.
And what can you do to the horsehair?
You can manipulate it. You can move it aside.
Oh. So could you
do some things like wrapping up your gloves? It's called skinning your gloves.
Mm-hmm.
And what we'll do as soon as it's out the package or whatever, you'll take the streams and you'll ball it up and tie it up in a little ball. And then when it's time for you, okay, first the commission comes in and you getting your hands wrapped. You'll have somebody there from that other camp looking at your hands get wrapped. You good with it? You good with it? Yep. And then the commissioner come in and sign off on it. That's why you see writing on their hand
the glove.
Right.
That's right.
Absolutely.
And then you'll put your gloves on. They'll be sitting there looking at you, put your gloves on or whatever. And then you taping up your gloves or whatever. And then you see writing on the tape at the bottom of the gloves, don't you? Where the laces is, right?
Mm-hmm.
The commission is signing off on that shit too. That is the procedure.
I'm trying to tell these fools. So I want to go back though. Reyes gloves has horsehair in there. So they punch the wall because it's easy to move the horsehair, correct?
Yes, sir.
You skin the gloves to make them more flexible, correct?
Yes, sir.
So therefore, if you get a cotton glove, that's the what? To protect your hands, right?
It's foam.
Dude,
Grants was orthopedic. That's an orthopedic
exactly.
foam glove.
So, and this is why some gloves look more full than others, correct?
Yes.
So let
It's
me tell
gotta
you this.
be,
So
they
would you
gotta
not
be 10
agree?
ounces, bro. It don't matter where the 10 ounces is distributed from, it's just 10
Exactly.
ounces.
You just gotta weigh correctly. Now check this out. So would you not say, from the point of you being able to choose your gloves, that should be cheating then? Because I could choose a Reyes glove knowing goddamn well why I'm picking is for a puncher. Why you got other gloves that's meant for X, Y, X, and Z, right? So if I get in a fight with a cat with a Reyes glove and I choose fucking Grants or whatever else, y'all will say he cheating. He had Reyes gloves on at that point, right? Fuck no. But if you want to look at it as such, how y'all call it cheating, then just picking them gloves is cheating then. Period. If
But
everybody
see,
ain't got the
different
same shit
gloves
on,
serve
then
different fighters, bro.
that's
That's
what
how
I'm
it
trying
is.
to that's what I'm trying to
Right.
convey. That's what I'm trying to convey to these fools. You're not finna sit here and say manipulating this, that. Duh, you manipulate the game saying I want Reyes. You meant you pick that? I know you're a puncher. I'm picking XYZ some soft ass shit.
And Everlast is a boxer puncher glove.
So you manipulating the game right there. You're manipulating the game right there. So all this bullshit, y'all trying to say Bud ain't doing shit else that ain't no other fucking boxer doing. You'll be a fucking fool to think that no other boxer sits there and do this all day.
But
In
you
the
know
back,
what it is, bro?
pressing
They
that shit
all
to the
do it
front
though.
end
They
and
You know
all
all
of
what
that
it
do
is,
shit.
it.
though,
Stop
Right.
bro?
playing, bro.
A lot of the
They
dudes
all
that
do
went
it.
for Spence hate Bud. And the dudes who went for Spence also went for motherfucking Wilder. That is your fail safe to say the gloves is fucked up. Because you niggas don't know shit about boxing. That is the only fail safe you got. And half you dudes ain't never been to a live boxing match. But that's your fail safe. That's all y'all can run to.
Bro,
Facts.
Bud ripped his gloves,
Yeah.
man. I admire you, bro. I'm not mid-turns cheating. I'm telling you that everybody does whatever they can do to gain an advantage.
Yeah.
And in this
That's in
case,
the
he did
game.
not. In this case, he did not gain a advantage. He had to partake in somebody else's glove. He was forced to wear somebody's gloves. The gloves that split was the glove that they made him wear. You see what I'm saying?
The fighter in the
Now, whether
disadvantage.
they split because he was trying to make his hand have a good fit in it or whatever, maybe, I don't know. But don't sit there and say, like, this shit don't happen, though, bro. This is what I be saying. Y'all don't know shit. Y'all don't know shit, bro.
The fighter that wore somebody else's shit is in disadvantage.
Facts. He's not comfortable in this
Just
shit,
as
first and
simple.
foremost. Stop playing, bro. But come with
Mhm.
some more, bro. I love y'all. I ain't gonna block y'all. I love y'all. I can do this shit all fucking day, bro. You and Facts cool.
Slick stay attracting troll.
But y'all don't understand
Yeah,
though.
he do,
Come
bro.
correct. Don't tell me, oh, Andre Ward and Mike Coppinger are credible sources. Andre Ward is more of a credible source than Mike Coppinger because Andre Ward is in the locker room with the cat. You see what I'm saying? But don't tell me that you read Mike Coppinger's shit when I'm sitting here reading it from his Twitter.
Just say you don't like Bud, bro. That's
Yeah,
all
just
you
say
gotta
you
do.
don't like the cat, bro, because you don't want to say nothing about that. Oh, you're saying that everybody. No, I want to hear that now. You said that you read it from Mike Coppinger. You ain't read shit from Mike Coppinger, you pussy.
God damn.
Ooh,
Stop playing with me, bro.
flame blood, didn't he? He
I
flamed it,
love
didn't he?
y'all. I love y'all trolls, bro. Y'all bring the best out of me, bro.
Mike
I
dropped.
love my
I tell
brother.
you,
Y'all talking
I'll
about
be on my show.
I
I'll be on my
love
show
bro.
dumbing myself down half the damn time to make it entertaining for you motherfuckers. But don't come on here with no nonsense. Don't come on here with no nonsense, bro. Like, you gotta have fucking facts, bro. Talking about Mike Coppinger, dog. You know how many times fucking Mike Coppinger been wrong? Tweeting shit.
Hey, Mr. Bug Rip Gloves, who's your favorite fighter? Who's your favorite fighter?
He ain't gonna tell you.
Yeah, Yanni, that was Crawford's hardest fight in my opinion.
Hell yeah, it
But
was.
I knew it was gonna be hard though.
Him and Mean Machine.
Yeah.
Two toughest
knew it
fights.
was
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good fight too.
Yeah, but it's cool though. This was a competitive fight versus the one-sided ass whooping in the last fight.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So shit, I
No,
like
go to hell.
the fights. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I got a couple of homies, man, that I had to go to war with niggas over that.
Right.
It's in the game, bro.
Dude, he asked. See, this is what I'm saying. You didn't even watch the post conference. They asked him about the gloves at the post conference, bro, last night. And goddamn, he answered that shit with no fucking problem and sat there, and it was a shitload of other questions after. What are you talking about? He left. Get your
No, he
dumb ass
didn't.
out of here. No, he didn't, you idiot.
This nigga said
And here's
Mike
the
hadn't
thing.
even watched
You
the fight. He just gave
definitely
his
don't
sum
watch.
up.
You don't watch the podcast. Yes, I am a Bud fan, but I'm a boxing fan
He just-
over
he just-
anything. And I just explained to you
This is just
why
the
I felt
truth.
like Bud may lose to Canelo. So don't give me that bullshit. I'm far from biased, motherfucker. I tell the truth. I'm here for the fucking sport. I'm not no fanboy, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Punch. Didn't we just go back and forth?
Yeah, they
Facts.
did. Yeah, facts.
And what am I? What am I, y'all?
You a Bud fan?
Exactly.
Yeah,
I'm a Bud
Fucking
fan.
idiot.
We
We
just
keep it
went at it.
And
100%.
we just went at it. We not
yeah.
biased over here.
No, I
You
ain't
can
biased either.
go, you
And
can
I'm a
go to
Earl
my
Spence
channel
fan. Yeah,
913
facts.
Boxer, bro. I'm not biased. You could go to Punch Drunk 214, well underscore 214. Nigga, he's
412.
my bad, blood. But yeah, he's not biased. You can come here to GMT, fuck with Heavy Bag, Boxing TV. Bro, we're not biased. We're just
At
not two
all.
biased dudes. We're gonna call it down the middle.
I don't
Even if
know,
we
Mark.
like
I
a
don't know
nigga.
who he is, bro, but I'll tell you this. I usually don't do this to trolls. Hey,
I'm gonna take the
troll,
link.
take the link.
Ooh.
Please come in here.
I ain't caught a body in a while, bro. I ain't caught a body in a while, bro. Take the link, bro. It's that simple.
Take
Get
the
your
link.
popcorn ready.
You smoke all us.
Get on.
Take the link, bro.
Nigga, you gonna have to take your thong off first, blood.
God damn.
He ain't even got that on.
What the fuck?
He
Oh
ain't
damn,
got,
I don't wear panties.
he ain't
One
even
of them
got that
type of
on. He
hoes.
don't wear panties.
One of them type of hoes. Nigga, you ain't gonna smoke shit over here, nigga.
Take the link, bro. That's all you got to do.
It's that simple, bro.
Hey, it's everybody can catch a fade, man. Hey, look, Pell, you just took the link. You stepped up
Absolutely.
like a man, proved your
You
point.
feel me?
Chappelle know how I
still
get
don't
down. He
agree
see
with
me.
what
Yeah.
you said, Pell, but you stood on yours, bro. Hey,
For
I
sure.
can respect him.
Yeah, Pell
Bro,
know how I
we
get down from my
disagree all
other
the
channel,
time
bro.
over here,
I
bro.
Yeah.
will get with
We
your ass.
respect it.
Real talk.
That's
Pell
just how
gonna
I am.
stand on his, bro.
Man, we ain't biased over here, bro.
But Bud Rip Gloves, since you're not gonna take the channel, check this out. Take the other link. I have no problem with you. I even like your name because it caught my fucking attention. That's what I like. But I'm gonna tell you this: stay the fuck away from Mike Coppinger.
Right.
If you want a credible source, you could listen to Andre Ward all day because you know why? He's in Bud camp. He's always around him, and he was actually in that locker room.
Yeah,
But
that's
you go
Bud
to
folks
way
right there.
way more other credible sources. You know how many times Mike Coppinger told y'all that a fight was gonna happen that did not happen? Because he tell you got inside sources that told me that the contract is signed and shit never materialized. You know how many time he didn't, man, that's why we call him Mike Coppinger.
You're all hurt.
You don't catch him in no
Boyfriend
gyms.
Crawford is a cheater.
Yeah.
Losers.
You don't cap. If Mike Coppinger don't even go in gyms because they know he be capping.
Mm.
I'm just letting you know, bro. Like be real for on some real shit. The Judge Taylor podcast pride themselves for accurate information. And if I ever had said something prior, I think one time I got on and apologized because that's not how I roll, pimp. That's not how I roll. So I'm just letting you know, stay the fuck away. You don't have to listen to me about if I have a credible source because I know I do. But I'll tell you this. You don't gotta believe me, but I'm gonna tell you this right here. Stay the fuck away from Mike Coppinger. Do your research. You read his shit, then you gotta go back. You gotta go research it. Let me see how much truth to this. That's why I implore you to do, man. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. But make sure you show up next time for the show. I'm pretty sure we're going to be back up later on today. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm going to go ahead and end this thing. You and the other guy that was in here. But next time you come back in here, man, instead of just dogging a fighter, let us know who your favorite fighter is. Make it a fair fight. Make it a fair fight, bro. Because I'm willing to bet it's Errol Spence or somebody that Bud whooped on.
It's somebody Bud beat the shit out of. Listen, look at his name.
Yeah.
Bud beat the fuck out of his favorite fighter. He hates that nigga for life.
For real,
yeah,
for real.
Damn.
But
Bud
fellas,
smoked that nigga. It's probably Igis Velasquez or somebody. He's pissed.
Right.
Hey, y'all have a stupid man.
But fellas, I'm gonna go ahead and end that thing right here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm
You come back up later on, bro?
Yeah, we should be. We'll be on somebody's channel. That's a fact.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm
for sure.
gonna go live later.
Yeah, I'm
All right,
subbed
bet
up to
that.
all y'all. So you know what I'm
But
saying.
you going live at
Hopefully,
like 8?
I don't know, but I'm gonna end
hopefully the
this.
two.
Yeah, like
Nah,
it's gonna be 9. It's gonna be 8 for y'all, but it's gonna be 9 for me.
all right.
Hopefully
All
the
right.
two run that
All right,
notification.
y'all.
All right,
All
bro.
right, fellas.
Holla.
All right.
Yep,
Thank
y'all be
y'all for
safe, man.
showing up, showing out. I'm out.
Yep,
Peace.
for sure.